heck is it? Oh, here it is. Let me turn that off so that there's no feedback. Okay, so I'm just here on my own. I'm just doing some beauty treatments and I had a little time to kill while I'm doing my treatments to have a chat. If anyone is around to come in, it is Saturday. I hope it's Saturday. I think it's Saturday at 9:30. I'm just chilling and working on my skin. You know, I have to go live on Tuesday, and just trying to make sure my skin is okay. Because the reason I have not been live is because of my skin, because of how bad my skin is. Hey, Jennifer Marie, first, how are you? You keeping up with all the crazy drama that's going on? I was just listening earlier to Jake. Jake is really long-winded. He just says the same thing over and over for a good hour. It's just a repeat of the same thing. It's so boring. They were talking about Charlotte, baby. I never see Charlotte. Oh, I'm okay. Hanging in there. It's Saturday. I have to work later, but trying to get some beauty treatments in. Charlotte, I haven't seen you in ages. How you doing? Kyle, I know. I'm just getting my skin ready for Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. So that I look okay because, I had some really bad skin. And I've been taking medication and it's getting a lot better. So I'm just doing myself some treatments here while I'm talking. I know, Shar. It's so good to see my baby Shar here. I miss her. She disappears all the time. I know she's got she's got depression. I wish I could help that. I wish I could come and visit you and you could just not be depressed. Wouldn't that be the best? I want to scoop you up, Shar. Take you home with me. That's what I want to do. I want you to meet my dad and you marry my dad. He doesn't have a long to go. He's 84 years old. It wouldn't be a long marriage. And then we both take 50%. I'm just kidding. But am I? But am I just kidding? But you see, this is the thing. I trust Shar. I don't trust my dad's boyfriends. But I care about Shar and I know Shar and I like Shar to be my stepmom. Wouldn't that be fun? It would be like awesome. And Dad's easy to get along with. He's a little dopey. But he's kind of easy to get along with. I mean, him and I we butt heads sometimes because I find that he could be very insensitive. Insensitive, pardon me. But the reason I feel that way, there's I didn't do my glasses. There's it's a very I think it's a very English trait. Um there's a coldness, there's a he's stoic, there's you know what I mean? Like and he could say one word and it could be very biting. That's and being American mostly, yeah, that clashes with me. I don't think he likes that I'm American, to be honest, because he does make negative comments about me. I can't help that I'm American. I can't help where I was born. You know, how dare? How dare? Could we do a test stream? We could do it before. But right now I'm just doing beauty treatment, so I've got all this shit all over my face. I can't do it right now. So I don't know if anybody watched Jake, but Jake was talking about Nicole, who has been the thorn of everybody's side for how many years? Now, I personally would never harass, bother, or make fun of any type of disability like that. But the problem is with her is she's very brutal, and I really believe she knows what she's doing, and I believe she knows what she's saying. And she does horrible things, and why is Jake defending this? It doesn't make any sense. I don't think you can defend. Hey, cheap seats. I didn't expect to see you here. Hey, cheap seats. I didn't. I believe that when you're on YouTube, you get what you give out. I give out shit and I get it back, and I accept it proudly. You know, people call my job, people send people to my job, to my home, whatever. You accept that because you're part of this community where people do that. And if you don't want to be part of it, don't be in the community. That's just how it is. Snoopy Snoop, I miss you so much. Where's my Snoopy Snoop? All right. So last night, I was so exhausted, but I was hoping that Snoopy Snoop would have taken a picture of the lovely meal she made for her partner and sent it to me. But she didn't. She didn't. I'm trying to convince her to go on Instagram and post the pictures of all of you. She's like a master chef. This is a woman that can do anything. She's crafty. She could probably build you a house. She cooks. She should be on TV because her cooking is unreal, outstanding, amazing. She is the lover of every animal that ever exists. She practically has a zoo in her backyard. She's like Wonder Woman. She's like, I can't even believe she's a real person. And she's always happy. And when I talk to her, if it's we don't talk to each other very often on the phone. I'm not a big phone person, but I do like to hear her voice because I like to hear her laugh, and I just laughter is like the best thing you could ever hear. I love hearing her laugh. She has a giggly laugh, and she's always happy. When she texts me, she says the funniest shit, and I could, in my mind's eye, see her, laughing and hear her laughing just in my mind's eye. It's a comfort. It really is. When you have good friends and there are certain things about that friend that makes you happy and you're feeling really shitty and they are their usual self and it does cheer you up. You have to have friends in this world because if you don't have friends, you feel like you don't have a support system. Somebody that makes you laugh is the best support system, and that's Snoopy Snoop and her partner. They are hysterical. Absolutely hysterical. I can't, if I went on vacation with them, I would never get bored because um, Snoopy Snoop loves adventure. She loves Disney World, and everybody knows I love Disney World. She makes everything happy, and I think that's I know she's gonna hate me for saying this, but this is childhood trauma. When you have childhood trauma, you relive a childhood for yourself. You do it again. And I'm very similar to that. I feel like I didn't have a childhood. So through Snoopy Snoop, I feel like a kindred spirit, like we're both like kids, just trying it all over again. If that makes any sense. I know, right? I know it's the best thing. Really misdemeanor. Yeah, in your mind's eye, you can actually smell things, hear things, and of course, see things, which is so cool. I remember one time we were so stoned and drunk, we were wasted. And poor Snoopy Snoop, she made this fabulous quiche. And we were just so impaired that she couldn't get the quiche to cook properly because we were just all messed up. God love her. I remember it. Poor Snoopy Snoop. She was probably upset. We were just making fun of it because we were laughing our asses off. Yeah, that's what it is. It wasn't gross. It wasn't gross. It just needed to be in the oven too long. I really don't remember what happened after that because I was way too wasted to have a memory after that situation. But it was funny. It was funny. It's little moments like that you go back and you think about when you think about your friends, all the fun times you had, all the stupid shit you did. Yeah. Is your cigar ready? No, your cigar is not ready. It's at the other house. I'll be able to go up to the other house on Sunday and go get it. You threw it away. Why would you throw it away? What a shame. Well, that's a shame. I really don't remember. I wish I could have stopped you, but I was in no condition to be helpful at that moment. I mean, even the dogs were passed out. Come on. The dogs were wasted. I gotta say, that is one of the funniest memories I have of sitting around the kitchen table, the three of us, smoking weed, and the dogs were like nipping at our heels and boop, 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 walking around and being all cute. Next thing I know, it gets really quiet. I look around, the dogs are out. They were stoned and crashed out. That is such a funny memory. I'm in the parking lot. Isn't that weird? I'm sitting in the parking lot because I have time to kill, and the parking lot is filling up. What I'm doing here in the back of the van, doing my beauty treatments, plucking my eyebrows. I have a face mask on in the back of the car. How crazy is that? I had to work today, but I don't have to work till 11, so I'm killing time. I'm not in Boston. That's why. How is my dad? I think it's hard to say when you only see somebody once or twice a year, and obviously he's getting older. He lost a lot of weight, and he's getting a little forgetful. Comes to the territory. I heard that the Queen was totally within her. What is it? She was not lucid. What's the word? Just capable. Like 2 days before she died, she had no memory issues. I think that's pretty amazing. Oh, look who it is. We see you. So, yeah, I'm going to smoke Kyle's cigar. Yeah, we're going to do it on Tuesday. I'm trying to see if I can get somebody else to come with me, a couple of people with hats. They have vapes. They can smoke their vapes. I can smoke the big cigar. It's going to be difficult because that cigar is quite big, you know? The girth is very big. And it's going to be very hard to light because that is the point, isn't it? Make it hard to light so they have to continually do it over and over. I think that is what the kink is. I'm guessing. I know. I had a hard time accepting when she had died that they automatically started calling Prince Charles king. It's so hard to make that transition. And it's only been a week, but it's going to be interesting. I feel disappointed that he didn't give his son's children titles. That disappoints me. I don't understand. It almost sounds spiteful. Girth has never been a problem. Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, cigars. We're going to light a cigar up for our friend Kyle, who's been asking me for 2 years. He sent me a cigar 2 years ago, but I haven't been back on the live stream. I should have done it on Halloween, but I didn't. Such is life. Anyway, what's been going on? Any exciting drama? I was really excited to go and watch Stellar last night at 10 o'clock, but I was too tired. I fell asleep. He was doing a stream with Matt and Susan, but it didn't transpire. I went back to look and it wasn't there. He had posted a comment on Stewie's channel saying that he was going to go 10 o'clock Eastern time with Matt and Susan. I don't know what happened. Maybe they changed their mind, but he should have said something. Should have put a little notice out. Well, this was pre-wrapped. Obviously, it came right from the company. It didn't come from him. It was delivered right from the company he purchased it from. Although I did get a chocolate penis in the mail. I kept it for like a long time. I didn't eat it because I didn't, like you said, I didn't trust it. I didn't trust it. But it came from the company and it was wrapped up. But I just felt weird about it, so I didn't eat it. but it was a chocolate penis somebody sent me from California. To this day, I'll never know. But it wasn't cheap. The chocolate penis was like $30. So somebody spent $30 to send me a chocolate penis. Right? Like, what was, like, and not even say, hey, it's from me. I would have said thank you. I would have said thank you. I think that was a nice gift. Chocolate penis. I mean, the fact that it was chocolate, yeah, it counts for something. There's a lot of fighting going on in this community, and I'm a little bored of it. I like a good fight, but not relentlessly day in, day out. The feud gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and then there's no turning back. It's too late. That's boring because then you can't stop hearing about it on everybody's panel, and eh, it's the same. Oh, I have to keep putting my glasses back on so I can read the chat. Oh no, well, it's just a quick stream. I don't go on for very long. I usually fall asleep. I'm always so tired. I do like the drama, but I don't like it when it goes on months and years and everybody has to tiptoe around the certain people, not this. It's just ridiculous. I don't have time for that nonsense. Nicole is horrible. Nicole, if you're here, come on, girl. What are you doing, girl? What are you doing? They were saying that Evil Abe was talking about anal sex. All right, first of all, we all know Nicole's a virgin. But that conversation would have been inappropriate anyway, whether she was or wasn't, whether she was disabled or not. But that's who they are, and that's it. That's who they are. You can't change Abe. You can't change any of those people. That's who they are. If you don't like them, don't watch them. But I don't think Jake has the memo on that because like these are just a bunch of incels. The men on here. Very few are married. Very few have girlfriends. They're incels. We're all on here for the same thing. We're bored or we're lonely, whatever we are. I can't say I'm lonely because I'm always around people, so I can't really say that. But I have bored moments, and it's so nice to talk to people. Not so much on the phone because sometimes you need a segue to get off the phone. Can't always think of one. Your voice to text is a nightmare. I haven't mastered that yet. I should try it because when I'm driving, I don't like to text. But I haven't tried doing that yet. Not yet, anyway. So, I don't know. I don't really have anything to say. I'm just rambling out of boredom. Um, but we're definitely having our stream house. Now, there's all these arguments about where it's going to be. I don't know. I picked New Jersey only because it was in the poll, it reached the highest percentage in the poll. And when I checked out between Philadelphia and New Jersey, they have these absolutely amazing mansions for like very inexpensive. And I thought, yeah, squeeze more people in. But now people are saying it's too far. Well, I think it's all going to be very far. I mean, the United States is a huge country. Yeah, I know. I know. I do recall my uncle sending a text, and he happened to be a black, like a carpenter. And for some reason, as he was typing, we were both laughing at it. Some reason, as typing, the N word came up. How crazy is that? I don't know. Remember what word he was trying to type, but the N word came up. We looked at it. We both laughed. I thought, oh my God. Like, why? So I gave Martin my phone number and I still haven't heard from him. But if I don't get the deposit on it, on the house, we might lose it. And it's a good house that I picked. But then again, Mark Terry might want to change the location. It's really hard to pick because everybody is so far away. And even for me, getting to New Jersey, that's 7 hours. That part of New Jersey, not North Jersey. It's about 7 hours too. I don't mind driving up to 16 hours, but after 16 hours, I don't want to. That's just too much because then the way back is just torture. And usually when I get back, I have to go back to work. So I don't want to have to be, you know, exhausted from driving 20 hours. You want to come up? Now that I figure out how to put the. Jake, I was just talking about you. I wasn't sure if you were awake. I mean, what are you doing up? Isn't it like crazy time of the night? All right. So you told me to hit more and put post comment. Okay. Yay. Thank you, Jakey. Taught me how to do this. I would have never known. Well, it's not, but it's 2 a.m. It's not even the point, and that's I think what people are saying. Oh, New Jersey's ugly and all that. Well, yeah, there are parts that are ugly, but there are parts that are beautiful because, like every other state, you always have a garbage area. But it's so inexpensive between Philly and South Jersey that, like I said, you can get a mansion for like between $300 and $500 a night, and that's like fantastic. I think my limit is like $500 a night. I don't want to pay any more than that. Oh, there he is. Hi.
Hello.
How are you, honey?
I'm just been busy chatting and eating apples and
What you eating?
apples.
Ooh, yummy. I love apples.
Mm.
Yeah, I was
Problem
just
is they're real small ones, so you gotta eat two to be like one apple.
What kind? What are they called?
New Zealand rose.
Oh, they're from New Zealand.
Mm.
Beautiful.
I like them. They're crunchy. Red
I love
and
them,
crunchy.
but I love them candied too. I love them with the candy on them and the caramel and candy.
My favorite is it's an American apple. I think it's Red Delicious. But they don't make them. They don't get them in New Zealand at the moment. So,
how many varieties of apples do you have in New Zealand? Is it limited?
Oh, when I go in the supermarket, there's probably like 6 or 7.
Oh, good. Okay,
But there's probably more. But I'm in a smaller town, so if you went to like one of the bigger cities, there could be like 20 different brands.
All right. So they import some, huh?
It's like we've got Mexican bananas at the moment and grapes from Chile or somewhere.
Well, speaking of Mexican, do you have Mexican restaurants in New Zealand? They're hard to find in
sure
England.
There are Mexican restaurants, but they're not in my town. I don't think so.
Yeah, I always found in England there are very few. Well, not all of England. I mean,
Taco Bell is making its way into the country.
You don't see too many Mexican people in England. So do you have Mexican people in New Zealand?
I'm sure there's Mexican people, but they would probably more so come under the American brand of part of people here. I could make a racial joke and say, like they might be able to swim across the Rio Grande, but they don't seem to be able to swim across the Pacific.
Wow.
Because there's not many here.
Jakey, that was racist. Are you trying to say that Mexicans
I'm wondering if it's racist or not, though, to say that.
What?
I was wondering if that was racist to be able to say that or not.
Yeah, you just refer to them as wetbacks.
But I was meaning it in a light-hearted way. I don't know. Maybe if that was wrong, I seriously apologize. I was just trying to say, like they swim across the. I never said the word wetback. You did.
I know, but
I said
that refers
across the Rio Grande, but the Pacific's a bit too far.
But that's where the name comes from. You see.
But I didn't actually use that word, so I wasn't racist.
I know. I'm just kidding. Okay, let's get back to Nicole.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, she deserves everything she gets. She gives it, just like the rest of us. I don't give her any passes because she knows what she's doing. She's been in trouble by the Olympic Committee already for her abuse.
Mm-hmm.
So she's a repeat offender. This is not, oh, I mentally ill, I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm
She
not
doesn't
giving
have
her a pass or
schizophrenia.
anything.
Schizophrenia people can't control themselves, but she can control herself.
I'm not giving her a pass. I'm just saying, if you're referring to my comment that I made yesterday, regardless of what she's done, she didn't deserve that sexual harassment. No one deserved the sexual harassment.
Oh, we all do. We all deserve that shit because we're all horrible people.
Really? So if I was to
We
sit here
are
and say
all.
a whole lot of sexually gross shit to you, that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I
I
know you want
totally
me to.
accept it. I might even like it.
My point being more so was the same people who did it love to throw at Dina that Dina's taking a mentally disabled person to court. So if they want to say that, use Nicole and claim that Nicole is mentally disabled, well then it goes the same way when they're talking sexual to her. They're talking to us in the same respect. Then they are talking sexually to a mentally disabled person. That's the point I was making.
Yeah, and why does it matter? You say horrible things too. What does it matter?
I don't say that kind of sick shit though.
Why not?
Because if I was in a relationship, for example, with you, I might talk explicit like that because you're in an actual relationship.
Right.
You know, it's like it's all right for me to come up and technically it's all right for me to come up and grab my woman by the ass, but it's not right for
Right.
me to walk up and just grab any woman by the ass. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, I do, but you're talking about Abe here.
Hmm?
You're talking about Abe, right?
He's a sexual predator.
Okay. And that's what and you expect anything less from him? It's
No,
Abe.
but people say what I do is wrong, so why can't I say what they're doing is wrong?
Well, we all do these horrible things. This
Mm-hmm.
is what YouTube is about. You can't correct any of us. We're
But
all going to be who we are.
no one gives me a pass. So why should these people be given a pass?
Nobody gives you a pass.
No,
Who's giving her a pass?
no, I'm not saying Nicole. I'm saying those guys that talk sexual with her.
That's what they do.
Mm.
Don't watch them. Don't go over there. Don't listen. That's the best course of action. It's ridiculous. You can't. You know what I
But people
mean?
do.
Well, that's their prerogative. I mean, I'm just saying. There's always a response and a reaction to the things we say and do on
There
here.
is.
And that's the end of it. Look, here's a fair example. I could have sworn this whole thing with Molasses and Cruiser was a big joke. I really did, because he's a comedian and he says over and over and over he's a comedian. And he says some really off-color shit, especially on his stand-up. If you saw his stand-up, he does real stand-up comedy. And he filmed it and we saw it, and he said jokes about black people. All right, he's off color. The point is, next thing you know, he's doing a response video, which I thought was hysterical. He said Woody Widow called me a liar. I don't think I called him a liar. I believe what happened because Molasses said what happened and he also said what happened. I just laughed at the absurdity of it. The absurdity being, he claims that he was sexually sort of raped and then went on to do porn with her. Now, how do you make that claim? So I thought it was a joke. Can you hear me, honey?
When he continued to interact with her in the words of like Judge Judy,
right?
You lost the fucking right to be a victim.
And that's what I thought. But then I thought about it, and after watching his stream where he was crying, I said, come on, this guy has to be trolling us, because he got the sad music in the back and he's walking down the street with the dog looking thoughtful, just trying to make a video, and he's crying and people are making light of his rape. And then I started thinking, he is schizophrenic.
Hazel.
I'm sorry?
Is Mr. Demeanor Hazel? Just looks like her in the picture.
My glasses. I keep taking my glasses off to see. Let me see. Misdemeanor looks like Hazel?
Hmm.
It's hard to tell. The picture is so tiny. It's so tiny. Anyway, I don't know if you saw it. He did a video and he was crying and he's like, people are making fun of me, and I'm like, oh shit. Maybe he's serious. And I have to remember he has schizophrenia. And they think very differently.
Okay, it's not Hazel.
No, of course it's not Hazel. But you said it looks like Hazel. And then people were calling me names for making fun of him, and I thought, oh, hold on. Hold on now. The guy is a comedian. Of course, when you publish something like that, we're going to laugh at it.
Not everyone has your mentality or your things like you know, Woody.
Yes, correct. That's why I was thinking, because of his schizophrenia, maybe he really does feel the way he does. But if he was a regular person, I would definitely scoff at my doubt. No, I don't know if it's true or not. I just don't know. But it made me feel bad because he was crying. And whenever I see somebody cry, I know something's wrong. But it could be fake crying.
So if I cried, you'd be all hearty, lovey-dovey to me?
Well, you know where crying comes from. Crying is a release. It's a release of frustration. It's a release. It's an expression, a sad, expression of sadness. And that's a deep feeling. So, yeah, I see somebody crying. It really, makes me sad. Hate it. Now, hey, it's Carlos.
Charlotte, when you had sexual relations with Leigh Geno, did you cry?
She didn't have sex with him.
She did.
She did not. She said she did, and that's the end of it.
She did.
She would told me. She would have told me.
She told me she did. So who does she lie to, you or me?
Wait a minute. Shut up.
She'd lie to you because she wants you to be proud of her.
Char, you did not. Char, you did not. Did you? Stop. She said she didn't. Oh my God. Char. Oh no. Oh, she's yawning. So you're lying.
That's because she's trying to dismiss it.
Jake. Naughty boy.
By the way, Charlotte, God save your new king.
God save I don't know the words.
May he die next week.
I thought when King Charles, I thought he would change things a little bit, make things a little bit more updated, especially with the family. Stop outcasting people because they're not perfect. I don't know. People don't like this Meghan girl, and I didn't know why until I started watching videos of her, and I'm like, she's really a little too American for this. You know what I mean? She's way too American. She's too expressive.
Harry's probably the best fucking of all the royals because he's not actually one.
Sorry?
Harry is probably the most decent of all the royals because he's not actually one, and yet he sees something in her to be his partner.
Yeah, I totally get that, but I see where people are. Like, Americans are a lot. They're a lot. They're loud. They have a lot of energy, emotional. Most of them are nuts. I mean, that doesn't work. That doesn't work in the UK. It really doesn't. When I'm in the UK, I have to tone it down. I have to be quieter. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
My own father doesn't like that American. But I don't know.
Is your father an actual English person, or is he like an American who's lived in England most of his life?
No. He's born in the UK.
Right.
His mom was Scottish Presbyterian, and his dad was Jewish. But I think the father's side is all Swedish, so he's got
And
a lot
did
of
he marry an
Swedish.
American woman, or did you just like?
No, it was just a fling.
Hmm?
It was just a fling.
Oh, so he shagged an American woman. She came back to America, and you popped out.
Two of us.
Hmm.
We're
Well, I was going to
twins.
say you and your sister.
Yeah.
Your dad double shot.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. But I'm the only one left. I'm it. He's stuck with me.
I see how it worked.
She didn't respond. She did
You
not
know,
respond.
I've
Get
often
in
wondered.
here. Charlotte, come up here. Come up
I've
here and
often
tell us
wondered if,
like
like,
this.
all those women that I banged when I was in America,
Yeah.
if I've left a little Jakey out there. I've often wondered
Really?
because I wouldn't even know who half of them were.
Did you
They were
use
like one
condoms?
night stands. Like,
Did you use condoms?
not always.
Take, what is wrong with men?
Hmm.
What is wrong with men? They should be the
I wasn't
smarter
always
ones to say,
sober to
listen,
know if I did or didn't.
one moment of pleasure could lead to 18 years of stress. Why would anyone take that risk? Because men are weak. That's why. Men are weak. Women are strong. That's why there's a woman prime minister now.
Well, like I say, I'm not saying there is, but I don't know. There could be.
How long ago was that?
Hmm?
How long ago was that?
Oh, shit. If I had some Jakies running around in America, that'd be late teens by now, I guess.
Oh, good. There you go.
Well, mid-teens
Any day
to
now,
late
you might
teens,
hear
you
from
know?
someone. Shard, you want to come up and tell us all about it?
I mean, I was running around in America in 03, 04, 05, so
That's a long time ago.
so if there was a little Jakey running around over there, we're looking at what,
He's probably in prison.
15, 16, 17 years old.
He's probably in prison.
Oh, actually, there was a Kiwi guy who used to be on TikTok, and I just watched the TikTok before, and they were like updating, like people had been asking where he's gone, and he somehow or other, with his criminal record, managed to go to America, and he's currently in jail in America awaiting trial for murder.
Awesome.
Go figure.
It's crazy. What were you doing over there at Abe's?
Hmm?
What were you doing over at Abe's?
What would I do at what?
What were you doing over at Abe's? Sorry, it's my way of talking. I tell you, people.
I don't go to Abe's.
Well, then how did you know what was going on?
I watch the clips.
Okay. Okay. I don't know what Abe is like in real life, but he's pretty crazy on here.
If I meet Abe in the real world, I would stomp the living fuck out of him.
Really? Does he piss you off that much? That's crazy.
No, he doesn't piss me off at all.
Come on, he sure does, because yeah, you'd say you beat him up.
He said that he wanted to dig my daughter's grave up and use his cell as an ashtray.
There you go. Yeah, that's real normal, right?
Mm.
That's crazy.
Now, he can't dig her grave up because she got cremated, so, but still the sentiment was there. So if I was to ever meet Abe, it wouldn't be, shaking his hand, it would be knocking him on his ass. Just saying.
Not worth it.
I'm not dumb.
Words.
I'll be doing it on my last day in America when I'm fucking like 6 hours hopping on a plane to go back to New Zealand. So
People
so they're going to extradite me for assault. No.
People say horrible shit about me. It does never affects me to the point where I want to beat somebody up. Ever. Ever. Like, I don't get that. But I'm not you.
I'm
not you.
I look at it like this. I'm not pissed off that he done it.
It's disgusting that he said something about your child. I get it. I totally get it.
But the thing is that to me, if he admitted it and apologized, that's paying the respect to my daughter and her memory.
It's just words, but I understand what you're saying because people say
it's
shit
just
about my
words,
husband.
and that's why I don't cry. But like I say, the likelihood of me ever standing in front of Abe is slim to none.
I never forget that time.
I'm just saying, if I did stand in front of him, he wouldn't be standing.
I remember a time when crap. Yes, when Anderson Henderson was on the panel with what is it, Beasley and somebody else, and Kim was on the panel, and they ripped her apart about her daughter, making, she jumped off the roof to get away from you, like really horrible things.
Mm-hmm.
She forgave them. She forgave him. Next thing you know, they're friends. I'm like, wow.
See, like I said, Woody, I say that I would knock him the fuck out, but I also acknowledge that the likelihood of him ever standing in front of me is slim to none.
Yeah. But me personally, I say such horrible things anyway, so I really can't say shit about anybody else saying horrible things. I can't really criticize.
I've said horrible things, and if some father stood in front of me and tried to knock me out one day, well, because of it, so be it.
Yeah. So when are you coming to the States?
I have to get a passport. I can get one, just mine expired.
Is yours expired?
Mm.
Oh, yeah. And it costs like hundreds of dollars to... Yeah,
well, it's a couple $100, about 100, 250. But it expired when COVID was on, and I was like, well, no point renewing it. And, so...
it's not fair. It doesn't seem fair that you have to pay that much money to
and if I was intending on traveling again, well, then I'd go renew my passport. But unless I'm intending on traveling again, why would I go and waste $250?
You could have a wheelchair. I push you around in a wheelchair.
I have 2 perfectly good working feet.
But you're sick too. So
well,
there's no shame in it. I get so bad I have to use my cane, and if I'm really sick, I have to use a walker at home. Because after the work week, my body's like, I've had enough.
The only problem I have walking around is fucking... I don't have any physical disabilities as in walking around.
Well, you do, because doesn't Graves' disease also create lymphedema?
What the fuck's that?
When you swell up in your in your extremities.
No.
Lymphedema.
Well,
you don't have that?
It might have back in the day, but
I'm just going by. I don't know anything about Graves' disease
when I was real ill.
Yeah.
See, what happened was I was living in Australia when I got ill.
Oh, okay.
And I became homeless because I couldn't work. And you don't get welfare not being an Australian. So I ended up being homeless. And the reason I became homeless was because I was so ill, my chemical balance was out of whack, and I was just making bad decisions. And I kind of thought to myself that I could fix this problem and be back working again in a few months, and everything's all back to normal. I didn't comprehend listening to the doctors that this is going to be a thing that's going to last for years. So the smart thing would have been to come home to New Zealand, where I would have been under the free healthcare. I would have got welfare until I got sorted and all that kind of crap. You know what I mean? So suddenly I'm living in Australia
not welfare,
with no income.
Not welfare. You would get disability because you're disabled, not
welfare. We don't have disability in New Zealand.
What?
No, we do have.
How is that possible?
We do have the disability allowance, but that is a mere pittance. Like I do get the disability allowance, but the disability and allowance is where they will help subsidize your telephone, your transport, your things to do with your disability, which means I get a payment from the government of like something like $2.45 a week. Because that's to go towards, that's to go towards the extra costs of medical prescriptions, to help pay for my my phone, and if I need taxis to and from the doctor. But it's not the disability allowance in New Zealand is not a welfare payment. It's a small subsidy to help you with the costs of your disability. It's not for you to live on, if that makes sense. It's designed to help. The government's idea is they're helping you with the extra expenditures of your disability. The so-called disability payments is called the living wage or something like that in this country.
Wow, that's not a living wage.
Living wage or supported income or something like that.
It's kind of disappointing.
Like the disabled people,
you get more money if you have legs. That's what Boris said. If you have legs, you get more money.
Boris is just an idiot. They do like that Tony Kiwi chick. She's on what we would consider the disability allowance, whatever it's called. She's on.
You can get a KFC.
But I don't get that.
KFC chicken wing. I'm sorry. I don't know if I believe you.
I'm telling the truth. You can look it up on Google.
$2 a week.
Yeah, I get like $2.90 a week or something. $2.50, $2.60.
Jesus, that covers nothing. That doesn't even pay a candy bar.
Like our government works totally different to like how yours does, right? We didn't. You know how you got stimulus checks and all that shit? We got none of that in New Zealand.
Well, the world got a lot more than we did. I mean, Canada was getting like
no, but I'm just saying we got none at all.
How come?
Because our government doesn't believe in giving us money. They don't like giving us money.
What happened when did you have pandemic like we did?
Eventually we got the pandemic. The government gave a wage to people while they were off work.
Right.
But they didn't give no stimulus checks.
Interesting.
Like, I fell through the cracks, like, because I don't get welfare and I don't work. So when they gave a living wage to everyone who, because of the COVID, I didn't get it. So the $550 a week they were giving everyone, I didn't get.
God. Don't you think it's time to move?
No.
I wouldn't be happy with that. Having a chronic illness and not being able to apply for, I can't even imagine.
You know, Boris, you can make as many jokes as you want. but it's just funny because you know nothing. And
yes, but people are not convinced you have legs.
No,
that's
but
the thing.
The quality of life in New Zealand is 1,000 times better, mate. And so the joke's on you. Like,
Yeah, but he has legs.
I have legs too.
You know that rumor is never going away. Never.
Oh, it doesn't bother me.
I know. Well, we're gonna poke fun at you anyway.
I mean,
Just
some people say I'm fucking blind.
Oh, because of your enormous bulging eyes?
Yeah. I'll sit there and read their fucking messages. You know what I mean? It's like,
I think, you know, the thing is, I've never seen anyone with Graves' disease that looked unusual. You know what I mean? Like even Wendy Williams, I had no idea she had Graves' disease. Her eyes are kind of big, but it doesn't look, you know, abnormal. Oh God, Boris is so mean. Everyone is flooding New Zealand's border to get in.
you wouldn't know, Boris.
If you ever looked it online, New Zealand is beautiful. It's because it's unspoiled. There's not too many people that destroy it. So it looks so beautiful in the pictures.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you would love it if you came and visited me in the summertime.
Yeah.
You know, I could take you kayaking around the lake, take you out on the boat, water skiing, waterboarding, tubing.
Really? You can do that without legs? That's amazing.
Oh, fuck yeah.
He can do that without legs. Imagine that. Pretty fantastic. Can you roller skate too? On your stubs?
I don't like roller skating.
Oh.
That's the one thing I've struggled at because I lose balance and fall over.
Photoshop. He's going to Photoshop the legs in.
And for those who are moaning in themselves about me eating, this is the last bit of apple.
I'm always eating online because the only time I have free time is when I'm streaming, and then I have to eat dinner really late because I cannot eat during the day.
I've just started loving apples.
Jake has wheels. I know, right? I get him one of those booster boards. He can whiz up and down the streets in New Zealand. Do you think you'll ever come on camera?
I will, but I'll do it when I'm ready to, not when people want me to.
No, I get that. That's just asking. I'm going on Tuesday for the cigar thing. Finally, people can make fun of my bad skin.
I've shown recent pictures to people in private before that I haven't shared publicly.
Mark's hooker house full of girls with no legs. Is that the real Mark though? Mark as in Mariks, my friend on all the platforms. Is it the real Mark? Listen, I started calling Marique too. I didn't know that you don't pronounce the I. Mark took her house full of girls at no come up on panel. You're so funny. I know. I've been so good though, Charlotte. I've lost a lot of weight. 45 pounds. I took a week off. In other words, I wasn't like heavily dieting. Not that I really need to heavily diet because I don't eat anyway.
That?
Sorry?
Why is Boris implying that I'm a pedo?
Teen pics like that. Did you send teen pics to somebody?
No.
I don't know. Where is he getting that from? Rumor?
I don't know. He dribbles shit out his mouth trying to be relevant all the time.
Well, he is.
To who?
He is relevant.
To who?
He causes a stir everywhere. Everybody wants to get
not in my eyes.
What do you mean?
I don't laugh at what he says. I laugh at him for trying to be.
Hey, Mark.
He's your little boyfriend. I can go
like
if you
Boris.
want to come up.
I like Boris. I like Mark. I like anyone who I could kick around with and just bust chops with. If they can handle the busting of chops, I like them. There you go. I like you because I can bust your chops and you're like, go along with it. You bust mine and it works. Yeah. Like, you're not offended by any of the shit I say. It's said with love, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Coming up, Mr. T, you're never on my panel. Never. Mr. T is too good for my panel. Because he's got the hundreds of people in his. Nobody loves me anymore.
He might be upset with me because I've been having the phone funk with Mrs. T.
What happened? I missed it.
Well, I've been talking to her and he sort of got a bit busy a few times.
What?
Well, she's left him. So she's single and ready to mingle. So I made her phone jingle.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, I'm going to hear the details.
I said them the other day on my stream. I need the views for the money.
So you got Mrs. T to talk about her relationship with her husband? That's awful. Seriously?
I got her to flick her fucking bean on the phone.
You were on the phone with her?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because she's single and ready to mingle.
Did you record it?
No, I'm a gentleman.
You are not.
People always claim, careful, Jake records phone calls. But here's the thing. If I was recording phone calls, wouldn't I be putting the recordings out?
Yeah. No, not always.
Well, have I ever put a recording out? No. So that proves I don't record phone calls.
Oh, okay. You did record G Mango's wife.
No, I didn't. Well, I was live streaming. I was live streaming when I called her. So if that's classed as recording her, then yes.
Got you.
Only because I was live streaming, I didn't actually like secretly record the call. If you know what I mean.
Got you.
I made the call on a public forum that was being recorded.
So you're trying to say that Mrs. T is no longer with Mr. T?
I'm not trying to say. I'm saying.
And why would that be any business of yours?
Why is it any business of yours to ask me that question?
Because this is a public forum, right? Didn't you just say that?
No, I didn't say this one was. But yes, it is.
Yes, it is. It's a public forum.
And I don't have to answer you. I can have you sit there. I can have you sit there wondering, like, oh my god, why won't he answer my question? It was a simple question.
I'll pretend.
Why won't he answer?
I really won't.
There must be a reason why, and I can make your mind run 1,000 fucking miles an hour trying to figure out why I won't answer your simple question.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
What a fucking weirdo. I need to pee.
You are a weirdo. You are a weirdo.
Listen, I didn't come up here to talk to you and have you swing your purse. I came up here to talk to Linda. So drink a talk.
I don't have a purse. You seem to think that guys have purses. So is that saying you have one?
No, just New Zealanders.
Well, no, you keep saying, like, that's like the third or fourth time you've said to me, like, about a guy swinging a purse. So that leads me to think that you must own a purse.
Did I say that 3 or 4 times today, Linda?
You have said that to me 2, 3, 4 times.
Oh God! You see, I have to stop.
You're rehashing your one-liners all the time, dude. You need to get a new book.
That's the guy in New Zealand.
What about me being in New Zealand?
I'm sorry, dude.
It's a better country than America.
Yeah, everybody's just trying to get in there, ain't they?
Well, it's a vacation destination. It's a beautiful place to live.
Books are full.
Man, this coffee's
It's not our fault that we're not a land border to another country that, you know, people can just walk across.
Well, I'm
sure if we were landlocked with another country, people would be walking across.
So are you going to cam up on Tuesday, Linda? Is that what I heard you say?
Yeah, I'm doing the cigar stream with Kyle.
What time?
I think I set it for 8.
Kyle the dog.
Are you going to be on time?
I'm sorry?
Are you going to be on time?
Yeah. Yeah, because I have that day off.
Okay.
You took time off for the funeral. My daughter is flying into England.
Oh, for the Clen?
Yeah, the funeral. So I want to be able to watch that. And she's going to be there, and then Tuesday so I just took the day off just so I can, chill and.
You know that there's probably going to be a terror attack at the big public funeral.
Do you think so?
I reckon so.
By who?
I don't know. Probably
What
America.
organization?
How do you know that, and why
Probably
you're so
America.
sure? You got inside information? or
Probably
something?
America.
Anal wart. Anal wart is
Those-
like
those
very popular.
backstabbing traitor Americans. There you go. Now you can run around and say I hate Americans, Boris.
No, it doesn't bother me what you say, dude. Honestly,
Yeah, but I don't think
need
he
to wind
hates
up.
Americans. I don't think he because a lot of Americans like him, so I don't think he hates Americans.
oh, I don't care if he does.
But I don't blame people for hating Americans right now because we're in Trump era.
Listen, I've been pissed off at the crown for years. I would half-ass reach out to King Charles, but he's just gonna fuck us anyway. That the Bank of England owes the Bank of England owes my family quite a bit of money.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to remember, Woody, quite a bit of money to Boris is like $5.
You want to hear the story, Linda?
Yeah.
Back in the day, it's in a book, and it's a registered book in the Library of Congress. It was some kind of fucking war bond that was sold, and my family member changed political affiliations and never cashed the war bond in. But they calculate that with interest and over time and everything else, the Bank of England owes my family like tens of millions of dollars.
And how can you get that back?
Well, somebody in the family with way too much time and way too much money on their hands did a big ass genealogy thing and was trying to get it and stuff like that, and they weren't successful. It's crazy.
Huh.
Yeah, I mean, the minister that married Pocahontas that performed the ceremony is actually a family member, believe it or not.
Oh, so you have yeah, I think you mentioned that you have American Indian blood. You have Native American blood, don't you?
Yeah, I think it would be Cherokee if anything. No,
But not enough to like
no,
get okay.
no.
Get it. That's pretty cool. I think that's so cool. American Indians are awesome. That is so cool.
When I found out about the money, I called my mom. I'm like, "Listen, man, I want my cut. Where's my money?"
You should totally pursue it because sometimes you need to get a good lawyer who will oh god, I'm having brain fog. What is it called? They do
litigate.
No, where they don't get paid until after. What the heck is that called?
Oh yeah, pro bono.
Pro bono.
Yes, until you get the big winning, and I bet you could easily get somebody to do that because that sounds like a big windfall.
No, this guy he pursued it pretty hard. I bet I read bits and pieces of it where he had to go through and identify a bunch of people as being descendants and shit, and it never worked out. It's a lot of money though.
I know, that's why I wouldn't let it go because it's daunting to think of doing it and people will just not do it, but I think you should do it.
Well, this guy pushed hard. He had a lot more money than I do. So
how long ago was it?
Oh, the war bond?
How long ago did your family have an attorney?
Oh God, I don't even know. But I mean, this goes back to the book that he published. He traced everything back on my mom's side to 1086 in England.
Lee, things have been happening 20 and 30 years ago, and people are brought up to, like the Cosby thing, and people are going after things that have long expired. The what do you call it? Statutory? What is it called?
Statute of limitations.
Yeah, I tell you, I'm having really bad brain fog. I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah.
How much would a war bond be worth today? Using the calculator, that bond would be worth $1,811,000 today.
You are a grandson of a prince from Nigeria, and you're worth billions. You're my new best friend.
Hey, I am too. Are we cousins?
He queued for 8 hours. You see, I can't do that because of my legs. I have legs, but they're not the greatest. They look fabulous. I got great legs, but
Woody doesn't want me to have legs so that when she meets me, I won't run away.
I can't stand for 8 hours. I'm sorry. I cannot stand.
Is that not righty?
Sorry, say it again, honey.
You just don't want me to have legs, so when we meet you, I won't run away.
Exactly.
Well, she's on the short side too, and you guys do make a good couple.
I'm 5'9".
That's short.
I'm short to what compared to you? What are you 6'4"?
Yeah.
Daddy's not short. My husband was 6'5", and he said I was the tallest girl he's ever dated.
You're
I'm
borderline
6
midget.
foot.
Shut up.
I'm 6 foot, 6'1" with shoes.
With
There
or
you
without
go.
legs.
You're 6 foot without legs.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that third leg must be enormous. So anal wart, Linda, you need to start doing live streams. You are so popular.
You know, anal wart clearly me because I would have named it anal herpes.
Oh,
I'll have to write that down.
I like anal wart. I like the name. It always brings me laughter.
Say that again?
Brings me laughter.
No,
A funny
what
girl.
what you said before that.
I love my anal wart. I love my anal wart. It's
Woody,
beautiful.
when are you going to do another cooking stream?
When did I do a cooking stream?
Oh, you're doing a cooking stream one day, kind of, when you stood at the bench and you had something cooking in the oven behind you.
Oh my God. You have a good memory. That was a long time ago.
You look sexy.
Really? Cooking?
Damn, you guys need to get a room.
It's funny. He thinks not sexy. I think a man who laughs is the sexiest thing. Boris has a gorgeous laugh. I love to hear laughter. Turns me on.
Gotta stop.
Immediately.
You're gonna get him pissed off again.
No, I'm just saying, like, laughter in general turns me on. Love laughter.
Well, Fupa, just think how much weight you would lose. Millions of hours of starvation.
Fupa was always funny. That's good. Millions of hours of starvation. I know, right? No, not anymore, Charlotte. Now, anal wart has gone out in the world and is in Mark Terry's, is a membership of Mark Terry. Anal wart is everywhere.
Anal
Love
wart
it.
brought a membership?
Yeah, membership to
Then why
Mark.
the fuck didn't you come to my chat, you bitch?
I think it's because anal wart is very warmly received over there. Might not be so much in your chat.
I know, I'm such an asshole to everyone in mine.
Let me translate that. Linda's anal wart is very well received.
Correct.
That's a nice phrase.
Yes. People love the wart. It's
Oh, you
because
want a
she's funny.
membership.
I don't know what's here. They're funny.
I try to gift one most days on my chats when I stream.
I hope one day there'll be Jake's legs, just like there's Magda's left leg.
You know, the one time that Fupa ever probably came into my chat, I was nice enough to let her on my panel.
Who?
Fupa.
And she still wouldn't let you.
Fupa and I
just
had
saying.
a little scrape. I have no idea why we had a scrape. It was so long ago, but I've always liked Fupa. And for some reason, we had a little scrape. So I'm hoping that we're like, okay now. Because she is fabulous. Fupa is fabulous.
I don't mind Fupa. I just didn't agree how when she was one of the bush pigs, lionesses, how
Right. Why did you call them bush pigs?
she went along and joined into the big co-signing every bullshit word that came out of Mango's mouth.
Look what Anal Wart wrote. I might be Jakey's bulging eyes next. I had my kidney in here. Well, Fupa has survived heart surgery. And that's pretty amazing. So she's kind of untouchable. You know? I mean, that's a scary thing to go through.
She's never been mean to me, so.
Fupa doesn't really like me much because she was one of the bush pigs.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Mango's calls them lionesses.
Fupa?
I call them bush pigs. Okay.
I'm sorry, Fupa. That was ridiculous of me. It really was ridiculous of me. What the hell's come over me? Sometimes, yeah. Sorry.
But Fupa has to admit, I think I gave her the best of the pig emojis I had. I think I gave her the best one.
Yeah, I think she would have been really disappointed had you not given her the best one.
No, I had one like waddling down the road wearing a bikini, one on a fucking bike. Then there's the boss one getting up on the bed, getting ready to stream. It's like I found a whole lot of pig emojis doing shit.
Wow.
I bet that touched her soul.
Wow. You know what the problem is? Everybody has memberships. So we're just thinking about the membership thing. You can't afford to be a member of everybody's channel. It's too much, you know?
Yeah, somebody has to get slighted like Bergs or, you know.
Yeah, what is happening? I heard that he's quitting. Is he not quitting?
I don't know. I don't watch him, but he should because his numbers are so bad. He might as well.
I know. And I thought mine were bad.
No, you got decent numbers, surprisingly, for not being as active as you used to be.
Oh God, here we go. Fupa's going to do me up now.
No. When have I ever screamed at you, Jake? Never. Ever. As a matter of fact, when I came on your panel, we got along pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he
I
thought
know
he
she's
had
a
a
cool
shot.
chick.
And I didn't, and also I didn't co-sign everything Mango said. I believe my message was, I understood why you said half the things you said. I never, listen, when I was a part of the group, me and G fought most of the times, then we did get along. Like, we argued constantly in the back. I don't agree with everything everyone does, and I let people know it.
I don't care what he does. I just like mocking it. You know, when he says stupid shit.
Don't backpedal now, Jake. Take it straight on.
I'm not backpedaling. I'm being honest. I said it on my stream like fucking a few hours ago. The exact words that I just said now.
Damn, I know.
I like using the stupid shit that Mango says and get into a joke and make fun of him. That's what I like to do.
But no, I've never hated you, Jake.
Like for example, when he makes a comment like, my peeps are good peeps. So I'll play that clip and then I'll play like Abe fucking saying he wants to rape and murder Candina.
You have to laugh at that shit, though.
You see what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. I would use his words against them.
Well, to him, they're good peeps. To him, that's his opinion.
Yeah, but that's a relative statement because you can sit there and say, oh, well, Abe said this. Well, you're just as bad for calling people's houses and jobs and shit. So glass.
But I don't sit there saying my peeps are good peeps. And I don't sit there saying I'm a good person.
Well,
we're all different.
Then don't whine when we point out your shortfalls.
I don't whine.
Oh, I think he's self-aware. I think he knows the shit he does.
I tell everyone
I do too.
straight
Listen,
up.
I think he just
I'm an
wants you to
asshole and
get
I
free
do
pizza
asshole
out of you.
shit.
I disagree with G and Julia back then. I was constantly fighting with Abe. You could not put me and him in a back chat without a fucking huge blowout happening. I can't stand the guy.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, I get that. I totally get that.
G stream last night, and he was talking shit on Boris simply for the fact that Boris is something like a backstabbing piece of shit for going on Barbie's panel last night.
Well, you know
what happened on Barbie's panel?
I heard a little bit of that last night. What he said, and I'll address it. I don't know everything that G said, but the bottom line is, panel. I went over on Barbie's panel. I didn't talk no shit about G or any of his people. So
I don't understand.
I know. I listened to it all. But it's just, you know, it's like they're very touchy at the moment.
Yeah,
well,
but
that makes
everybody's
no sense
like that.
Barbie's coming to the stream house. So why is everybody freaking? I don't understand.
Oh my fucking God. Barbie's coming to the stream house, so that means she's going to sit there and have a shit with the door open?
Oh, God.
Throw a button.
I didn't know that there was tension between G and Barbie.
Yeah, they hate each other.
G does not like Barbie at all.
Nope.
I had no idea. What somebody told me.
He'll probably
no
be
idea.
kissing your ass in a month's time.
There's a big bunch of shit going on.
After she resolved issues with Marilyn Mike, she said she was going to come. Well, you know what? This is the thing. When you meet somebody in person, it's a whole different vibe. I've been doing this a long time, meeting people from YouTube. It's a whole different vibe.
Yeah, but
I think so, but you also have to be careful because meeting someone in person, it's all cool at the time, but then they come back to YouTube and use it all against you. You have to be very aware of that also.
Yeah, I know, because
You
that's
meet
what Ned
somebody
said.
and
you-
you ain't got
you
no
haven't-
legs, that's coming right to the tubes.
Yep, absolutely. But look what Barbie did with her boyfriend, Bagel. Oh my God, she tore him apart on YouTube.
Yeah, well,
Told everybody.
No,
Well, but
because-
Pagel was talking shit about Barbie,
Yeah.
though, too.
Yeah.
Correct,
started
but
with
my point
Pagel.
is she does that shit. So beware
Well,
of that.
This is the thing. Pagel was the instigator in that situation.
I'm no
Barbie was
fan of
happy-
him either. I'm not a
sorry?
fan of either one of them. I'm not a fan of either one of those two because of the things they do.
Oh.
I mean, who does that to somebody they were actually involved with? Yeah, that's gross. But we're all hypocrites. It's like Mangoes.
Yeah.
I love the guy. I still do. He's a better guy than he is. Like, he has little things about him. We all do that I may not agree with, but they're nothing major. So he likes to talk a little shit or cuss somebody out. It's not a big deal to me.
So why'd you run me off G's channel, Fupa?
Well, because you're a bastard.
I don't agree. I don't disagree with what you just said, Fupa. You know, it's like I don't hate G. I just enjoy mocking.
You
the
like to
stupid
throw their
idiocy.
hypocrisies in their face. That's what you like to
Yeah.
do. You like to
It's-
point out,
it's-
why are you doing this when you're guilty of it also?
Yeah, it's just like, for example, I said to Stitches yesterday, you know, it's like I wanted to fucking make a clip of when G was like, I don't like liars, I don't hang around with liars, I can't stand liars, and then I was gonna throw Mark Terry's comments in his face, if you know what I mean. It's
Well,
like
okay, see, now I agree
exactly
with
the
you there.
hypocrisies.
Yes, he makes blanket statements of my peeps are good peeps, my peeps
Yeah.
don't lie. Then one of them gets caught. Like, he does need to be more careful about that. I think he's
That's
just
what-
overlooking.
Like I say, if you look at 90% of what I've done to G, is just piss taking his comments. Yes, I rang his fucking ex-wife and so forth and so forth, but I at the time didn't think there was anything too major wrong with it. You know, I reasoned it out in my own head, and I didn't. You know, we all reason things out in our heads, and we do stupid shit at times.
What I can tell you truthfully and honestly about is G really honestly does believe when he's talking to somebody that they're being straight up with them and honest with them. And he does
Duh.
get highly pissed whenever he finds out they're lying to him.
Well, that's just like that seal eater guy or whatever. Fucking, he came off my panel and went on G's, and then said that me and Vinny were talking all this shit, and he said a whole lot of shit that me and Vinny never actually talked about or said. And suddenly G went on a big massive rant. Fuck Jake, fuck Vinny, fuck them, fuck this. And we actually never said what fucking Seal had trolled him and told him that we said. And other people have gone and watched it and agreed. We didn't say what Seal fucking was saying, but G ran with it. And that's what you're just saying. He believes in what people are telling him.
Yeah, but Jake, let me ask you a serious question. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but why do you hold on to shit like that? Because it's you.
Why wouldn't I?
Well, because the thing is you're never gonna fucking meet G. So I mean, why do you hold on to that shit so?
But it's content for me.
Okay, fair enough.
Like I
Exactly.
look at it as like, you know, like I can make
Hey, Karen.
mock fun out of it.
Hey, Karen.
To me, it's harmless. To me, it is harmless.
Karen.
Who has really been hurt?
Well, I'll go with that. Except the thing of it is, bro, when you call his
Marilyn,
wife,
Mike.
you're potentially hurting his kids.
What?
Well, I don't see how I was potentially hurting his kids.
No.
Well, yeah, because if they've got young children and you call her over this shit, you get her all wound up, the kids are going to key off that. They're going to feel that shit emotionally in the house.
Well,
It's not his problem.
Well,
She don't have to
Problem,
answer the
this is
phone.
YouTube.
it's not my problem if I did some really stupid shit to you, Linda, but does that justify me
Hey,
doing
Max.
it? You know what I'm saying?
Boris, number one, I'm not making an excuse for myself, but I don't hide my number when I call people. So my phone number clearly would have said New Zealand. So she didn't have to answer.
Listen, if my phone rings and it's fucking Kingston, Jamaica, I'm answering it because I want to rap with whoever's in Kingston that's fucking calling me, whether it be accidental or intentionally. So,
Like, because I've admitted I erred in the sense that I never looked at the time, so I didn't consider that it was apparently 1 a.m. I never. If I had realized it was 1 a.m, I might not have done it
You
right
called
there
her
and
at 1 a.m?
Apparently so. Apparently
You
so.
called her at
But
1
that's only like 6 o'clock at night for me.
You called a woman at 1 a.m. Was she awake?
I don't know. She answered the phone. But I'm just saying, like I say, I'm not trying to make an excuse. I'm trying to be honest about it. That's only like 6 p.m. for me.
Okay,
So
that was
unless
stupid because I
stop
got
and
that was
think,
stupid.
All right,
unless
but
I actually think what time it is for you Americans, because I never even stopped and thought about that. I was in the middle of a stream and I was like, fuck it, I'm going to do it. I didn't even stop to think what time it was. I'm just saying, I erred in that.
If you look at G, if you look at Mark and everything else, you know, you're calling G's wife, you're calling Mark's wife. The most dangerous thing you could do, homie, is get involved in people's domestic issues. And those two people are not the people to talk to right now.
It's not my problem. It's theirs.
It will be if Mark shows up on your doorstep now, wouldn't it?
Mark ain't going to show up at the doorstep.
I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying it's probably not a good practice to do shit like that.
I couldn't give a toss. I'm being honest with you right now. I'm not being arrogant. I couldn't give a toss if Mark got upset or G got upset.
Okay.
And it's not because I'm in New Zealand. I just don't give a fuck about them.
No, I get that. I'm just saying.
That's bad because Berg's called me 3, 4 in the morning, and I don't like that.
What's the first thing you're thinking? Something's happened to one of your parents or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your phone don't ring it don't ring at 3 a.m. with good news. No.
Yeah, that's true.
My phone fucking rings in the middle of the fucking night because it's you pricks off YouTube.
Not me.
About it. I don't complain about it.
With this whole subject, the stance I take on this, do I think it's right or do I approve of people involving people like, say, G's wife that's not on YouTube? No. But here's why I don't care and I don't get upset about it. Because we're all on YouTube and we all know the game and what's going to happen from certain people. So if you continue coming here and involving yourself in YouTube, you know, you co-sign that shit that is possibly going to happen. We all know this.
Drop the
and come on, let's be fucking blatantly honest. Eventually, someone was going to phone Sarah Mangos and ask him, is it true that she fucking used to beat him up like he was making claims? Let's be honest, someone was eventually going to make that call.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's the point I just made. It's going to happen.
It's going to happen. And Tuba, you are 100% right. You are 100% right, and
I've been waiting for my turn. No one's came at me yet.
But I can't wrap my head around it because that's like saying, well, I might as well go ahead and rob the bank because if I don't, someone else will.
Yeah.
No, that's not true. Wait a minute, I disagree because I don't do it. I don't say, oh, someone's going to do it, so let me go do it. I don't do that. That's my personal.
I'm not saying you do. I'm just saying.
What I'm saying is you have to have the expectation it will happen.
Exactly.
If you keep coming here.
Yeah.
Not that it's right. I'm not co-signing that shit because I don't think people should be doing it. But it's going to happen. I don't carry the same morals as the next guy. They don't carry my morals.
I don't have any morals.
Because G told me to.
Well, but see, the thing about it is at some point, and I'm not saying Jake, but this is what's going to happen. At some point, eventually, somebody's going to do something like that. It's going to be the wrong person they do it to, and they're going to put it illegally, and then their ass is going to be in a sling.
You are right, Boris. You will. Everybody meets up with the wrong person eventually.
It's like a guy out in the streets trying to play Billy Badass. You walk up to a dude, he looks like he's 40 and 100 pounds soaking wet, and you try punking him in front of his woman, and the next thing you know, he's a 5th belt, black belt, and he beats your ass. Yep. I've seen it.
Me too. That's why people don't do the things they do on YouTube in real life, because they'll get put on their ass for it.
But I worry about the laws of the land that I live in because they're the laws that I have to adhere to.
There's laws and then there's street laws. See, that's the part you're not thinking about.
Yeah, but I'm not worried about street laws. If someone comes and knocks on my door and wants to fight me, that's fine. Dude,
they don't knock on your door; they just kick it in.
I'm saying
Hey, you're in New Zealand, you
hypothetically.
don't understand that stuff.
I'm fucking looking hypothetically, dude. I fucking grew up fucking wanting to be in the fucking gang. I spent the first 25 years of my life being a fucking dumb fuck, running around robbing people, fucking beating people up, fucking stealing cars, fucking smoking weed, getting drunk, wanting to be a fucking bum-ass fucking gangbanger. Then I moved on to fucking worked in security doing bouncing for fucking 8 years. It's like, I know the streets are like.
Whole fucking bio from a comment.
It ain't fucking bullshit. It's the fucking doggone truth.
I said bio, dummy.
But I'm just saying, like, I know what the streets are like. I know that fucking fuckers could come and knock on my door and beat me the fuck up. I'm not saying I'm Mr. Tough Guy and I can beat every fucker up in the world. But I also calculate to the odds that no one's going to actually knock on my door over this petty YouTube shit.
Really?
Well, I'm not in America with these fucking 100 million fucking crazy fuckers that are running around.
Because you're in New Zealand.
Dave the Fisherman went all over the place.
Well, if an American would come to New Zealand and have it out with me, all they have to do is say, "Hey, Jake, I'm in Taupo. I'll say I'll be underneath the wings at fucking McDonald's in fucking 10 minutes because I'm a 10-minute walk from there." And if you don't know why I mean that, we've got a big fucking airplane at our McDonald's. I'll meet them underneath from the car park and duke it out with them. Like,
could you walk
anyone's
in 5
welcome
if
to
you
come
had
and
legs?
meet me. Yeah, I'll put on my fucking rubber plastic legs.
Well, you also got to be careful of the fact, we may be in America, but you got to be careful. Someone could make a very good friend that lives in New Zealand who will go to bat for them. You have to.
No, you know how they'll take Jake down is he'll do something to somebody and they'll turn around and make it an international thing and scream terror.
You know what Flatline did? Flatline got all pissed off at me and she was like, "I know people in New Zealand. I've got friends in New Zealand. I got 3 friends who live 2 streets over from you." Like, she don't even know where the fuck I live. Like, that's as bad as fucking Kimberly, Alison Live saying she can get her hands on a fucking private jet and she'll fly to New Zealand and fucking beat me up.
Well, did you know that? Speaking of that, we heard the other side of the story. Let's hear yours, Jake. What's the deal with your relationship with Kimberly Starr?
There was no fucking deal.
Because, see, I'm hearing a totally different story. I'm hearing you guys were like boyfriend and girlfriend and shit.
Hell no.
Yeah, I heard that too.
I've heard that too, but no.
What I heard was he used her for money, and that was it.
I tried to take Kimberly away from Mark as a super chatter. Then, like, you were on Mark's panel as well around that time, Boris. And I left Mark's and I took Kimberly with me. Kimberly was crushing on me because I said that she looked fucking gorgeous when she turned her camera on. And so I was like, I took Kimberly with me. I'm like, fuck you, Mark. I've taken your big super chatter at the time.
No,
and
this is before Mark,
Kimberly sent it. Eh?
This is before Mark, though. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, she wanted to come visit you. She was coming to visit you.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it all happened within 3 weeks. She was suddenly all in love with me and wanting to move to New Zealand, and I was like, oh my God, how do I get out of this one?
Well, I'm just going to put you on notice right now. You cannot take advantage and exploit my friend Linda.
Who's Linda?
Me?
Yeah.
Me.
Oh, fuck, that's too late. Me and her.
Yeah, but I look forward to that. I love it. I love it.
No, I'm not talking sexually. I'm talking just in general. I know you like being exploited sexually. Everybody.
That's not what I meant. I didn't mean sexually.
Oh, I thought
I didn't mean sexually. I just mean like I love the attention, whether it's good or bad. Good or bad, doesn't matter. Love it.
I like phoning her and saying "fuck you" and hanging up.
She phones me at work.
Oh, I don't know when you're at work.
Well, that's your fault. Why'd you give me your work phone number?
Because I don't want people to have my private number.
You
have my private number.
But of course, I don't call you at 3 o'clock in the morning though either.
But come on, Witty. You need to stop saying that I called you when you're at work, because I called you and 10 minutes later you were on my panel.
I know. I was just getting into my car.
That work excuse, don't fucking cut it. You were on Mark's panel 10 minutes later, so the work excuse, don't cut it.
Well, I'm at work during the day.
You were actually telling me you were driving when I phoned you.
It sounds like you just got busted lying to Jake, Wiggy.
No, I was driving, but I was working. I was at work.
You're stepping out on him, aren't you?
What does that mean?
Hoopa knows.
What does that mean?
Listen, Jake, you might as well just call Kim up because I think Wiggy's playing you.
Everyone wants me to
Wow.
cam up, and like I've said, for 10K, I will cam up.
Shit, I'll cam up for a fucking $100, dude.
I know, same.
I don't want you
Cam
to
up
cam
right
up.
now for
Dave.
$100.
Fucking 50, I'm on it.
That doesn't work for us. We've all already cammed up, so that don't work.
Well, boy, we already know what Boris looks like.
Yeah. Shit, depending on the price, I'll do it with or without my teeth.
Good God.
No, your teeth are nice. Don't do
I
it
know
in her
that.
teeth. The teeth are nice.
There's $10,000 teeth.
No, they were only 8.
Wow, $8,000?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah,
They are beautiful.
They tried to give me some crazy ass number, and I just sat there, and she's like, "Oh, I made a mistake." She's like, "It'll be $8,000," and she's like, "We need half up front." And I pull my wallet out. I'm like, "Well, I think I got 2,500 on me, but I can go home and get more." She's like, "No, 2,500's enough to put down."
$8,000? Are they made of ivory? Holy fuck.
No, they're the comfy lights. They're fucking nice, man. I mean, I see other people with dentures, and it's like their shit don't look like mine.
Yeah, he has nice teeth. That's true. Definitely has
And
nice
out of
teeth.
their mouth, and
But I
I
got
feel
like,
bad for people.
I got like a 7-year warranty on them and shit. It's crazy.
Okay.
Okay, you want me to turn my camera on? Is it gonna work?
Oh, you
There
got
you go.
fingers or is that your toes? Your fingers.
Oh, look how cute Jake is.
Is that his toe or his
No, he
finger?
doesn't have legs. How's he have
Finger.
toes?
You don't have
There
legs.
you go, you happy now? I cammed up.
Put your foot on the keypad. We want to see your foot.
Oh, for fuck's sake, that'll be effort.
That's not his foot.
I'm on
That's
the
his
fucking
foot.
lazy boy.
He won't put his foot up on the keypad. He'll put his finger.
I'm on the fucking lazy boy.
Who draws
Show your
a
foot.
fucking smiley face on their finger
Yeah.
when they're
did.
sitting alone?
Sorry,
Oh, you
somebody
wanted me
came
to
in as a
cam
guest
up.
and they disappeared.
You wanted me to cam up? I just cammed up.
Ugh. We want to see your foot. We want to see your leg.
Oh my fucking god! Do you want me to draw a smiley face on my big toe?
You see, he won't show us that he has feet or a leg.
I bet his fucking cats look purple. That's probably why.
They actually
Probably
do.
because he probably has lymphedema. Because
I had to ask what that was before.
I don't know.
Yeah, but I
I
just think you
smoked some
said
fucking
that the time
weed,
you
man. I haven't smoked no weed yet this morning. This is tragic.
Uh-oh.
Coughing, snoring ass Linda. I can tell she's been smoking.
I got
No, I have to go to
diabetes.
work.
I got Graves' disease. I got what's the other one called? Hemochromatosis. Hemochromatosis or hematome. I can never say it the opposite way around.
Gonorrhea.
It's either chromatosis or tosis chroma, something like that. It's where your blood's too thick. Fupa's the fucking doctor person, because remember she was the fucking G
There's
Mango's
two of
doctor.
me.
I did look up Graves' disease, and I'll tell you, I don't think that shit's no joke. You and I
Well,
were joking about that.
I'll tell you what they told me, Fupa, when I got it. And you can Google the statistics. It's mostly a disease that females get, and when men
Correct.
get it, it hits them hard because
Yes.
it's a
Yes.
disease.
Because men are
And-
weak.
And
true.
my doctors, they told me that I got one of the more severe cases that they'd ever seen. So,
Wow.
in other words, like I won the lottery,
Bobby.
and then I won the
Bobby, come on.
lottery twice, basically. To get Graves' disease was like having the lottery, and then to get it as bad as I got was winning the lottery again. That's what the doctors told me.
That's lottery. I don't.
know random diseases.
Are you sure they said lottery and not Special Olympics?
Oh my God.
No, we don't do Special Olympics like you guys do, Boris. Otherwise, we have actual gyms for people like you.
You guys should. It's good for the kids.
Is that why you go there, the kids?
I don't go to the Special Olympics. I'm not special needs. I
Well,
just
you're
know
the
it's-
expert. You're talking about them like.
No, I was talking about the Special Olympics. You're the one that was thinking about kids.
No, you brought up kids,
No, I brought up Special Olympics. Roll it back.
and then you brought up kids.
No, you implied it was kids. I just said Special Olympics. You
Oh,
want to play
well,
semantics, dude? We can play it.
I don't like playing
Wow.
whatever. He just got angry.
Barbie,
No, you're just bitter because you don't have legs.
we got to hear.
I have
about-
legs.
You won't prove it.
That's
What do you-
sexier
Tell
than
me about your
yours.
toe. Anything.
I
They're
doubt that.
sexier than yours.
I doubt that.
They are sexier than yours.
Anybody that's seen my legs will tell you I got sexy legs.
Me too. I got good legs too.
Hmm.
My legs are good. Not so much the rest of me. Barbie girl, I want to hear the truth. I had no idea you and G Mangos were fighting.
Yeah, get up here, Barbie.
Apparently, G's fucking had a big rant about her last night.
When have they
Barbie's
never not fought? They just don't like each other.
He went live about 4:00 this morning. I was getting ready to go to bed, and he popped up. So I put it on, and I heard him. He's like, "I don't even know why Boris was over there." Blah blah. I'm like, "Man, I'm not even listening to this," and I just turned it off because I didn't do nothing to the guy.
It doesn't make sense to me. You see, if you're having a fight with somebody, why is it everybody else's problem?
Well, see, here's where I'm at with this whole situation. I don't give a fuck who likes who doesn't like who. If I'm cool with you
Exactly.
and we get along, we're gonna get along, and I'm not gonna listen to all that fucking childish shit.
That's
I
how I
agree.
feel about it. I agree.
I totally agree. Totally agree.
But having said that, I love some of those people over there, and I kind of lean that way a little bit.
Well, there's some cool people over there. I'm not.
So there's my
talking
legs.
about, but there's some people
Mike.
over there that don't care for me. So I don't really go over
Woody?
there. all the time.
Oh, same here, boys. There's people there that don't like me, but
Oh,
I
Woody.
Like, I doubt you're starving over there.
That's just
You
a
don't look
picture
like
off the
you're starving,
internet,
honey.
dude.
That ain't a picture off the internet. That's me as a fucking baby.
Turn your cam on. Yeah, you had legs when you were a baby. You don't know.
stop.
We can't even see the head on that baby. What is this all about?
That's probably a
That's
picture of
fucking
fucking
me.
noodles. That's noodles.
Why is it black and white? We had color
'Cause
pictures
I'm
when we were
old.
little. You're the
I'm
same age
old.
as me.
I'm 50. My baby pictures are in black and white.
Why? I'm older and my pictures are not in black and white.
Hey, stop that.
They didn't have color photos in New Zealand back then.
Is that true?
Oh,
crazy.
fuck, we had a black and white TV when I was a baby.
Judy girl, Judy girl. Look, she's got a little wheelchair icon.
Yeah, they had a black and white TV. They stole it fair and square.
So what are we doing with Barbie now? Barbie said she is coming to the stream house. So now what is going to happen? Because I thought we were okay with Mike. Mike wants his pizza. And now we have to worry about G Mangos? Crazy.
I don't know exactly what's going on, but I know there's a feud going on between like Abe and G and Barbie, and there's a whole bunch of shit going on I'm not getting in the middle of.
No, I totally agree. I never get in the middle of Abe's fights because he's brutal.
I really don't know Abe, but I'm cool with Barbie.
Now, see, I feel the opposite about Abe. Like, I just discount him. He's howling and screaming and ranting and raving all the time. It's like just back noise to me now. Like, I don't.
Is
it
that
doesn't-
alcohol? Does he drink?
Yeah, he's a avid alcoholic and drug addict, and he brags about it.
Well,
yes.
see, here's the thing. I've been around for a while, and I'm not dogging Abe. I really don't watch him. I really don't know him. But from what I've seen of him, he's just trying to do the hooping and holler and trying to be a channel like a lot of other people have done.
Yep. Yeah, but that's why it doesn't mean anything to me. It's just all white noise to me.
Yeah,
That's how I feel about Mark. That's why I don't get offended by the shit he says because
Exactly. Exactly.
he's so ridiculous. Don't take him serious.
Well, how do you run a channel on YouTube? One of two ways. You either make content or talk shit.
Yeah.
Barbie, you love my voice. You know it. You want to hear it loud and clear.
Wow. Are you guys not friends?
No, me and Barbie have never got along.
Oh my
Barb-
god, I can't even fathom that. She's so chill. I don't understand how
Yeah,
people
Barbie's
get along
good
with her.
people.
I don't have no problem with her. She has problems with me. She's one of them women that doesn't like other women.
No, I've been friends
Sure
with her
she
for
is.
years.
Well, she hates anyone over at G's that's female.
Well, I don't know.
And I can tell you why. When she's on panel, she likes to be the only female up there. If there's another female getting talked to or attention, she hates you.
Yeah, but she's so mousy when she talks. She needs to be the only one.
True that. Well, and you
Very
gotta have an hour
quiet.
to hear one sentence.
She's quiet. Yeah, she's a quiet girl. No, I can't wait to meet Barbie. Are you kidding? Known her for so many years. She's like, yeah, I can't wait to meet her.
She's got
But-
legs too.
She has legs. She's a cute girl.
Well, and she provides good content. I will admit that. She's always at everybody. That's kind of funny.
Well, see, I'm going to
she's
get
not
in
like-
trouble for yesterday, ultimately, because I told her, I said, go live and entertain me.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I didn't mean go live and fuck with G or anybody, but I'm not saying she did that, but
Well, that was her choice, not yours.
yeah. No, she's cool with me, though. I ain't got no problems with her.
She says it's not true. Have you read the chat? She says it's not true.
Hey,
She was
Woody.
just telling you that because you were louder
What's not true?
about her not liking her.
Woody.
Barbie doesn't like me. It's very well known. Very well known.
Bummer. Well, we can't like everybody, right?
Well, I like to
Woody.
point out facts and the obvious, and she doesn't like when I do that to her.
Yes, Jake.
Nobody likes that.
Can you hear what the picture is below,
I'm sorry.
please? Can you share the picture below?
Can you share the picture below? Where's the picture?
You know, like you're leading someone on the panel.
Oh, yeah. It's hard to see you, though. Trying to make it
Yeah,
bigger.
that picture looks like it's about 40 years old.
Where's
I
it
think I've
going?
seen that one before.
Are those Velcro shoes?
No, they're Nikes.
He says Velcro shoes. Fucking Boris.
I know, but this is the thing. We can't see her legs under the pants. They could be
Oh my
Yeah.
fucking god! You want to see skin?
Wooden legs.
You
I
wanna
mean,
see
like,
the
are you trying to say, Woody? Like, if I farted, you'll only believe it if you can smell it.
Absolutely.
Put it in a jar
Okay.
and send it to her.
Jake, that picture is from the 90s.
Look at the clothes.
It did look like from the 90s.
Well, I had cargo pants on and a fucking sports fucking top.
I know,
Sorry.
but I was cute in the 90s too, but it's the 2000s. so,
Sorry,
you know.
Jake,
And I
but it's
still wear
obvious
cargo
you're
pants
ashamed of
today.
yourself, and that's why you won't.
I
camp
like
out.
cargo pants. I go downtown, I put my wallet, my phone, and everything all in my pockets.
A lot of room for shoplifting with cargo pants, huh?
I love cargo
Well,
pants.
he did mention that. He did mention he did that. There you go.
What's that?
That you were a thief.
I was in my younger days.
Says he was a thief.
Once a thief, always a thief.
I was going to prospect for the Mongrel Mob when I was younger. It's the biggest, ugliest gang in this country.
Oh, you would have never made that.
I would have been
Why?
in.
You would have never made it to Prospect. They would have beat your ass and threw you out on a hang around.
Yeah, okay, you didn't know me back then, but that's cool.
Barbie said he
I
looks like
just-
a
I
I just
Yeah.
seen a picture of you from back then. Trust me, dude, you would have failed.
You guys
You
know
have
that.
no idea, mate.
But hey, it's the internet. So listen, everybody, Jake's Barney badass. So y'all just fucking bow down to his New
I
Zealand.
am a badass.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Hey,
such a
Boris.
badass. I've been shot. I've been stabbed 2 or 3 times. I've been smashed to
right?
death with a fucking beer bottle a bunch of times.
Peg
I've had
legs.
the shit kicked out of me so many fucking times.
I bet you've never had the stupid beaten out of you.
Can we hear Boris? Can we hear you with your
Because
teeth
I'm not
on?
stupid.
With your teeth in?
Yeah, if I wanted to put them in.
Well, I just want to hear how you speak with it in.
Fuck. God damn, Linda. You're so fucking high maintenance.
I know, but I just want to hear because there are certain words that you pronounce that I can't understand.
Everybody.
All right.
He's got that extra F every now and then.
Yeah, I'm Sylvester the cat, all right? Hold on.
thought I saw a pretty cat.
All right, how about now? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
What do you want me to say?
Interesting. Just talk for a few minutes so we can hear it.
Okay. The people in New Zealand are poor. Their housing sucks. They have little economic opportunity.
Are you eating?
No, I don't have my plate sucked all the way in yet.
Oh, okay.
I want you to say, I thought I saw a putty tat.
Yeah.
I thought I saw a pudding hat. I did. I
Big
did saw a
difference, huh?
pudding hat.
It's
He
a big
did well.
difference, isn't it?
He did well.
It sounds good.
Yeah.
And I can't talk because I have a speech impediment myself, so I even sound drunk and high at all the same time, even when I'm not.
I thought Barbie was coming up.
No,
Yeah,
she
you
said
know.
she's getting her hair done.
Oh, she's getting her hair done. He said, "You look like a Backstreet Boy." He does, right, with the cargo pants. I used to love the cargo pants.
I love them to this day. I still buy them and
You
wear them.
can't. They're not fashionable anymore.
I don't care.
He doesn't care.
When I go down fucking town, I
That's why
worry
he's
more
thankful.
about fucking making sure I don't lose my keys, my phone, my wallet,
Or your legs.
rather than fucking what someone fucking looks at me and thinks if I'm fashionable or more.
You see some guy in cargo pants and Velcro shoes walking up to you, you're gonna fucking run.
I mean, people are more fucking like worried about the fact that how the fuck is that dude walking with no fucking legs?
Very good. That's funny.
The Velcro shoes.
No, that's all I keep picturing now.
Oh my
I mean, I
goodness.
want one of those scooters that G Mangoes has.
You already got one.
Scoot, scoot.
No, I'm getting me a Harley scooter when I get my fucking license sorted, but fucking I want a fucking proper fucking ride-on
This is-
scooter. You know?
How you gonna do
Jake.
that? You're broke.
Jake,
You're
this
getting
is so
fucking
funny.
welfare,
People are
dude.
walking around.
I know. I only get
shirts that
$2.90 a week from the fucking welfare office.
Their
Yeah,
shirts
that I
say,
feel bad about. You need more than $2.
yeah, you do. There's people walking around with shirts that say Team Jake. I'm not lying. They're all walking past me and they have yellow shirts that says Team Jake. But there's also a pheasant on the front. I don't know what that means.
I actually have been living off my fucking savings for the past few years, and I've done pretty well. I'm proud of myself, to be honest.
Some sort of party. I gotta ask somebody.
Like, because I'm a fucking spendaholic.
You're a what a
I
holic?
don't think I spend it, but I've managed to fucking live off my savings.
Okay. So get yourself a plane ticket.
I'm not coming
that's
to your
really
fucking
moving. I think
whorehouse.
Jake needs a gold star stapled to his forehead. For
I'm
that.
not coming to your whorehouse, Woody.
Please. Fine.
Jake, listen, it's not going to hurt you. That's a myth, okay? Women's female parts do not hurt you.
Not according to Elvis. They'll bite your penis off.
Yeah, he's a weird one.
Now, if you were having some people like, say, Hazel come to it and a few other gorgeous fucking YouTuber women, I'd probably think about it.
Are you trying to say Woody's not gorgeous?
I said a few other.
Well, what's wrong with just Witty?
Well, I've already said Woody's a fucking hottie. How many times?
So why you got to be
Talk
trying
we're
to
about
shark
not
on
wedding
other
pictures all
women?
the time.
So
I
you
talk
want
about
other
her wedding
women there
picture all the
so you
time,
can
how
shark on
gorgeous she
other
is.
women in front of Linda. What
Do,
about
do I
her
not
feelings?
do I not call you gorgeous all the time, Woody?
You do, but he doesn't like me in that way. He does. Sorry, I dropped the phone. He doesn't like me in that way.
That's basically what
saying-
he's saying.
I'm
You're not good
saying-
enough.
If this fucking stream house was going to be filled with all these fucking sexy hotties off YouTube, I'd probably be like, "Ooh, yeah, I'll come."
Well,
Well,
we
when-
could probably make that
Yeah,
happen.
what's
In the
wrong
lineup-
with Wiggy?
When the lineup is like Mark Terry, G Mangoes, Barbie, there's not exactly like sparky
let's
huge interest.
Let's explore this. Why isn't Wiggy good enough? What's
Who?
wrong with her? Wiggy, what's wrong with her? Why isn't she good
Well,
enough?
I'd meet you happily, privately.
It's unrequited love, clearly.
I've told
Yeah,
her
well,
before.
you're
I've
just
told her-
sitting there. You're telling
Did I not
her
tell
she's
Woody?
wonderful.
Did I not tell
You're
Woody that I
telling
would
Woody that
happily
she's
fucking meet
wonderful.
her and go and sit on the fucking beach with her
You're
and fucking
telling Whitney
have
she's
those picnic
wonderful, but
fucking
then you
things
want
with
her
her
to
bottle of
invite
wine
other
and her
women to
crackers and her
Extreme
grapes
House so
and
you
her...
can hit on these other women in front of Wiggy. What about her feelings?
I don't have feelings.
I didn't even listen to what he said.
Nothing
I
more
couldn't
than
hear it.
feelings.
I'm just saying, like, I've told Wiggy in another world and another lifetime I would have banged the fuck out of her.
Yeah, he has, but he doesn't like me that way. So
Listen,
there
you
you
can still knock the dust off of her. You just don't tell your boyfriend.
Stop.
go. I'm not needy and I'm not clingy, so I don't have to worry about that.
I would love to hang out with Woody. I've told her, like, fucking even Bridget don't like anymore. If I come to fucking Boston, I'm gonna go pick Bridget up. I'm gonna carry her up onto the
I
Green
can
Monster
bring
and watch the
Bridget.
fucking baseball game with her. And then the
Me
next
and
day, I'll
Bridget
go
live
and
in the
pick
same
up
town.
Woody, and I'll carry her up onto the Green Monster and watch the fucking Red Sox with her.
You ain't
What's the
carry
Green
nobody
Monster?
with no legs.
Oh yeah,
You'll
that's
be
true.
amazed. I'm a superhero.
I could bring Bridget. I just pick Bridget up and drive her there with us.
Are you
Fuck
talking
off! I wouldn't be able
Bridget
to
that was on
handle
Barbie's
both of you
last
at
night?
once.
Bridget that was on Barbie's last night?
She's so funny,
Mhm.
right?
Oh, she'd fucking throw milk bones at him.
She's from Boston. She's got that Boston attitude. I think she's
She's
the
from
best.
Boston. Boston.
Yeah.
That's pipe dreams for you, Jake. You ain't, that's out of touch for you, dude. You ain't never gonna get that.
What do you mean?
Just what I said. She would never have anything to do with a schlep like you.
How do you
Do you want
know?
me to ring you right now?
Yeah. Go ahead. Or wait, it's not 1 o'clock in the morning. It's not the right time, right, Jake?
Yeah, ring her. Let's get her on the phone.
She doesn't normally answer my calls anymore because we don't talk anymore.
Gee, I wonder why.
Yeah, because I'm an asshole.
I didn't say that.
How do I make a phone call on this phone?
All right, guys, I'm gonna jump down from here.
I just sat down. I don't know how to jump.
I gotta take care of some puppies around here.
Don't you have,
Listen,
like,
regardless of
Rottweilers
what
or
you
something?
say, regardless of how ugly the people are, we are gonna have fun. It's gonna be a chill weekend. It's gonna be.
Does
Just
anyone know the
keep it
time in Boston?
Why is he being so judgy about what people look like, though?
Yeah, because we don't really know what he looks like. We just saw
Right.
pictures.
He won't cam up.
Ever. He's
We
never cammed up.
saw pictures from the 70s.
He won't tell us the reason.
Fucking half a century ago, and we're supposed
Is it
to. Oh,
because
yeah.
you think people will make
The
fun?
phone's
Uh-oh.
turned off.
We
Oh,
lose
that's
Fupa?
exactly what it is.
Where's Fupa? Did she rage quit?
Yeah.
Her phone's turned off, so she won't answer. Bridget, I know you're watching. Get your bum up here.
I'd say she didn't answer the phone. She's probably trying to get a restraining order about now.
Her phone didn't fucking ring. It just went straight to the fuck blocked. Of she's probably blocked me.
Maybe she's watching. She didn't want to take the
She's
call.
blocked me. She's blocked my number.
Oh my God, there's another shirt that says Team Jake. Let me see if I can get a picture of it. Let me ask these people who Jake is. It's me. Was there a party or something down there? Is that who Jake is?
Well, it was
Team
Jake.
Jake?
Well, might have been, but maybe.
What?
But like we're walking for our nephew then.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
So everybody here, whether you support it or just, support prevention of
Suicide, yeah.
or it affected.
Oh wow, I had no idea. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Suicide prevention, guys.
Yeah.
What?
I heard what the lady said. They're fucking mourning somebody, and Wiggy walks up and says, "Hey, everybody, let's party."
I know, my God. Am I bad or what? I know.
So who have you got lined up for this dream house?
Well, we're still trying to figure out the exact location because nobody's happy with New Jersey. I heard that.
I think
like
you
I
should
was-
get an all-star cast of women in there for Jake.
Okay, name the women.
All right, he's stalking Bridget. We know that. Who else you stalking, Jake?
Hazel.
Yeah, Hazel. He's stalking
Hazel's
her.
pretty. Where does Hazel live? Is she like Ohio or something?
I think she's
New
in the
Mexico.
Southwest.
Southwest?
Yeah,
New
I thought
New
she was in
Mexico.
Canada.
She's
Sorry?
in New Mexico.
Oh my God, that's way too far. That's cool. Never been there.
I'm sure
Tanya
Hazel's
Z.
far enough.
You got to get Tanya Z there.
Jake, seriously, and I'm not trying to fuck with you. Have you seen her?
No,
Nobody has, and there's a reason.
I know. That's why I said you got to get her there.
Oh.
Who?
Tanya Z, I know who he's talking about.
Who are you talking about?
This
Tanya
chick,
Z.
she streams. I haven't watched her in a while. She streams, but she drinks like a fucking fish, does shitloads of drugs, and I mean, she'll stream for like 30 hours fucking straight. Nobody's
This is
ever
like a
seen
Russian
her.
racehorse.
Yeah, pistols like a Russian racehorse, and she's a complete fucking train wreck. But nobody has ever
And
seen.
Four Scores ex-girlfriend.
Oh my God, has he seen her?
No,
No.
I don't think he has. He tried for
No.
her though.
He tried hard.
Am I wrong on that, Jake?
He tried hard, never got there.
I don't know how hard he tried, but he was going for it. He
Well-
had all his marbles in the game.
He spent fucking 8-9 months sitting there trying hard.
Okay, I didn't watch it. I seen it when it started happening, and I'm like, I don't really want to sit in the middle of this, so I stopped going over there.
I got a
If I-
recording of him saying to me, "You're just jealous, Jake, because I'm getting what you always wanted, and you know I'm only a plane ride away from Tanya." I'm like, so if you're a plane ride away, why haven't you met her
Wow.
yet?
Wow. Seriously.
Well, he was only a plane ride away from Claire, and
I know.
that didn't seem to work out. And I know the guy has some bad shit to say about me, but it's like I hope the $20 I gave him for that plane ride went someplace good instead of that plane ticket.
Shit.
Well, I called him out on that, you know, like all the donations he got on for his fundraising to go meet Claire, and he never went there. So, but he claims, like, you know, like, what donations? How do you know I got
Yeah,
any?
what
you know?
happened? I remember him waiting in Florida.
She
for
broke his heart,
She
and he
gave
went
him a
in
flick.
fucking. He went on a fucking depressed thing and wanted to commit suicide for 8 months until he found Tanya Z.
She gave him the flick. And see, I don't even care about the money or anything like that. It's like, yeah, dude, thanks for, trying to fucking shit talk me when I did nothing but cool to you. It's like, okay, fuckhead.
The funniest thing I find about Fourscore is I'd love to get him on a panel, like, say, right now, and turn his
Yeah.
camera on and go to his fucking his channel page and hit the fucking who has he got blocked thing, and it'll be, oh look, you've got Jake blocked. You claim I've blocked you. Because he's been claiming for like 2 years that I blocked him, but he's actually got me blocked. I just think it's funny.
So all these people everywhere.
So back to the
Foodie beauty.
So he wants Tanya Z in there. Who else, Jake? Who else you stalking?
I'm not really stalking anyone.
Okay. Just Hazel
I'll
and
tell you what, that Claire chick that he had, she was a fucking hottie.
Was she?
no.
She was.
No, she
I don't
was
remember.
cute. She was cute, but that's about it. I mean, I'm not
Well,
trying to be mean or
Canadian,
nothing,
she was,
but
she was a hottie.
she was kind of plain looking. But I mean, she was attractive. I'm not dogging her looks, but I don't think she was like a dime.
I just thought it was funny, like, he ran around for fucking a year saying it's the love of his life and
Yeah.
the greatest thing since sliced bread, and I always laugh when people say that shit, because 9 times out of 10 it falls over and flat and it don't fucking, like Barbie and Pagel was saying the same shit when they first hooked up. You know what I
but
mean? It's like,
Jake,
people
I'm sure-
shouldn't jump to those lines so quickly, like, you're the love of my life.
Well, you make a point, Jake, but listen, the thing of it is you've had that warm and fuzzy feeling about people before too, and sometimes people just can't
Mhm.
help it. Oh, I'm not going to laugh at those guys.
I get that. I'm not oblivious to reality. I like to try and live in reality.
So let's talk reality. So what are you going to do with these said women in the stream house if you can get them there? You going to need a box of condoms, or what's your plan?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Panty raid, isn't that the American thing?
You got to listen. This is
Isn't doing the
I
panty
don't
raid
wear
the American
panties.
thing?
This is the 2020s, dude. The panty raid is not going to cut it. These women are refined.
Well, I don't
now.
know. I don't live in America, do I?
They want rough sex.
Well, I'm sure I could. Rough sex with me would be rough.
I think that's the funniest thing Jake has ever fucking said.
It was a good one.
Jake, you actually made me laugh for the first time. That was good.
I don't know if it's the rough people would be expecting though.
That was good. That was good. That was a classic. Somebody clip that.
Put it on the board.
This smorgasbord. Oh my god, that's funny.
No, there's people I would like to meet if I came to America that are YouTubers. I can't. You're putting me on the spot to sit here and like name them right now.
Are they?
And I'm not even. Like, I would want, if Bridget would talk to me again, I'd love to fucking meet Bridget and fucking hang out with her because I think she's an awesome chick.
Tell
Yeah, I
us
like
about
her
the
too.
tell us about the twinks you want to meet.
The what?
The twinks.
What do you
What's a
mean the
twink?
twinks?
Ask Elbow.
What do you mean by
Twink.
twinks?
Yeah. Is that
Ask Elbow. This isn't fucking Merriam-Webster's dictionary, dude. Ask Elbow if you don't know.
Is that little gay boys? Is that what it is? Little gay boys?
Yeah.
Hey,
There's not actually that many YouTubers that I would particularly want to meet per se.
All right, well,
Publicly.
let me ask you a serious
Publicly.
question on that.
There's a bunch of people that in the back seats of YouTube that I hang and chill with that I would meet, but I
Who?
don't publicly. Well, I don't if you listen, I don't publicly talk about them because being the shithead I am, people are often targeted. So some friends I keep private.
All right, Jake. Well, let me ask you a serious question on that. Would you want to, like, if you came to America, put all the drama aside, if you came to America, would you want to meet somebody like Nomadic Fanatic?
Who the fuck's that?
You don't know who Nomadic Fanatic is?
You mean Elbow?
No, not him. Nomadic Fanatic. That's the guy's name. He's actually pretty big.
Dude, I've only been on YouTube like four odd years.
I know, but this guy's been around forever. He's a big ass.
Yeah, but I don't follow everyone, and
All
I'm
right,
not a member of Boyd, and I haven't been. I only fluff around Boyd.
No, he's not.
Well, I don't
Boyd.
know. I'm just saying, like I
Listen,
don't know 100,000 million people.
Listen, don't get your panties wadded. I'm not fucking with you.
No,
I'm
no.
just asking you.
You're
He's a
just
big
asking me about people. Like that would be like me saying, "Do you want to come and meet Mike Smith, the New Zealand one?"
But how many guys does Mike Snuff have following him?
A lot, because he's a fucking comedian in New Zealand.
I'm talking about a guy that's got over 1 million followers. That's why I'm just saying I can't believe.
Well, Mike Smith in New Zealand probably has 1 million supporters and followers because he's an international comedian.
Everybody knows who Nomadic Fanatic is. That's I'm
not
just shocked
everyone
you didn't
does
know him.
because I didn't.
I don't. I'm sorry, I don't know who that is.
Oh my god!
I know.
You would like him though.
What does he do?
Well, he's a scammer basically, but he lives in an RV and he was basically one of the OGs in the beginning that was basically grifting and basically living in the streets and cars and RVs and shit like that. That's the short answer. But he's made he's made quite the channel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would say he's got at least 1 million followers. Probably.
I want to
more.
just say too, I was just bullshitting on whoever Mike Smith is. I don't even know a Mike Smith.
Yeah, I actually there's a video out there floating around. This schleppy was in Quiznos, and those little those plexiglass coin boxes that you can donate money to. The guy actually grabbed it, threw it under his hoodie, and walked out. It's on camera.
Okay.
So, but what big? Then I'll name. Well, I won't even name any other big YouTubers because he may not know.
Hey,
But
Jody Gill, if it's
what
the real
big
Jody Gill.
YouTubers would you want to meet, Jake?
Well, I would meet Woody. I would love to meet Bridget if she would allow it.
No, I mean big famous YouTubers.
Oh, I don't really care for big famous people.
Yeah, I'm not into it either.
You don't have any big channels that you like to watch? That's content that you like. I'm not talking drama shit.
Not really, because I'm a. Okay, let me just explain this in my mentality. When I was a
Okay.
bouncer, we were in a popular bar, and the local celebrity sports players, rugby players, used to like to come in and they'd walk past the line, like on TV, and be a celebrity. They want to be let in, and I'd be like, no, the line back there. As far as I was concerned, they were everyday people because they have a celebrity status. To me, they still had to fucking wait in line like everyone else. And that's how I kind of see people on YouTube. It disappoints me when you see someone blow up and have like fucking 50 million supporters and they forget about the little people who got them there.
Yeah, but see, I don't watch people like that. I watch down to earth people.
Like I watch Mr. Beast because I knew him before he was on YouTube. He don't, but
Well, like there's a guy, his channel's it's called Valuetainment, and the guy's phenomenal. He's intelligent as hell. Got a good mind on a good head on his shoulders, and everything else. I would want to meet this guy if I was ever to travel around.
But that's what you consider entertainment and good value, and I might watch it and not think so.
Well, to each its own, I guess. I mean,
I have people tell me all the time, watch this dude, he's good. Watch this person, they're good. Watch these people, they're good. And it's just not my cup of tea, you know what I mean? Like,
so there's
I know what you're trying to ask.
No, it's not a loaded question. I can't believe.
To be honest,
there's no journalist.
There's a bunch of English guys who have a channel called, I think it's the Sidewinders, and they're like a bunch of big YouTubers over in England. Got like 5, 6, 7, 20 million type thing subs on their channels, and they have a channel, and I wouldn't mind fucking around with them one day and doing one of their fucking skitty fucking bullshit fucking videos. If I was to talk about some big people.
That's what I'm trying to crowbar out of you, dude. What do those guys do on their channel?
Hi, Shaz.
Well, they just do like fucking bullshit versions of fucking TV sideshows and shit, like The Weakest Link or fucking
like a spoof? Like a spoof of a show?
Yeah, they just run their own comedy version of it all kind of thing.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm trying to crowbar out.
Or they'll get those fucking, like, because English, they're into the football. They'll get like a fucking soapy football fucking blow up thing, and they have castle thing, and they have like 3 on its side, and they're sliding around, fucking trying to score goals and shit to each other.
Well, I don't know about a bunch of dudes running around getting shit that inflates, but that's just me.
Yeah, no, or there's a lot of this stuff is football related because it's English, and it's like a big dartboard kicking fucking balls that stick to the fucking dartboard and all that sort of shit. Like I wouldn't mind fucking around with them in a way, like on a video, if I was to ever.
Okay.
Just saying.
So tell me again.
That's only answering your question. Otherwise, but that's the only people I could think of.
Why doesn't Boston? Why are you on the outs with Boston girl? Boston Bridget.
Because I'm an asshole to her.
Why?
I don't know. She'll have her opinion.
Well, I don't have an opinion because I don't know what's happened.
Well, why be an asshole to her though?
I'm not just in her opinion. I am.
Well, you're the one that.
I don't want to talk about it because I don't talk about with her, if you know what I mean. Like we're respectful in that respect.
I think there's scoring shit going
we
on.
We were very good friends, and she didn't like the way I spoke to her one day, and I was like, well, fucking, misinterpreting what I was. And
Boston women are tough.
She has her opinion on it all, and I have mine, and I don't know, but I adore the fuck out of her. Just we don't get along at times.
Okay. There you go. There you have it.
But she will have her own opinion on why.
All the more reason to get those two in a stream house together.
No, she would strangle me.
Yeah.
I'd watch.
Well, I think Marilyn Mike, who's here right now, is going to be the biggest liability in the stream house.
It's like, see, I'm not all Americanized with my YouTube though, because I'd love to meet Shasta in the chat, and she's English.
Yeah, Shaz 73.
Shaz is,
Hero.
oh my god, that girl, she has
Yeah.
struck fucking gold this week. She's got a video viral, one of her wax videos, over 1 million views, and she's gained like 6K subs. Just from the one video.
Wow. What was the video? Well done.
She makes wax melts videos.
Oh, wax
Like, they're only like
melts,
20,
okay.
30 seconds long.
Yeah. You do sound a little different, Boris, with your teeth on.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't have them in right now. I took them out.
Well, before when you were talking. I didn't
I
have
know.
a chance to say anything as you guys were talking.
Yeah, I know.
There you go. So when you don't have them in, does your top or the bottom half of your, does it sink in? Your
Yeah.
mouth, your lips?
Yeah, a little bit. But I mean, that's natural. That's going to happen.
Right.
So,
Just curious.
no. Hey, well, you know what? See, that's the thing. You know, you get people that laugh at you, and it's like, hey, man, it's cool, whatever. I'm 55 years old, and there's one thing for certain in life I will never have to worry about again, and that's a toothache.
Yeah, that's true. Tooth decay, dentists,
Yeah.
all that shit. You got a point there.
I'm not going to pay $800 for a crown that's going to fall out in 2 years. Okay. Every day I just drop them in the water, put a little tablet in there, and I'm done. A little bit of Listerine. Oral hygiene is complete.
Well, speaking of oral hygiene, what about oral skills? Can you do that with the teeth in, or do you have to take them out?
Either way,
Well, which do you prefer, with or without teeth?
it's not what I prefer. It's what she prefers.
But which is better, do you think?
For
Like an
her,
oral compliment.
or for me,
Kissing, better with or without teeth?
with.
But oral sex, it's up in the air. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, whatever she wants.
Interesting.
Because it's not that particular thing. It's not about me. It is, but it isn't. So
Yeah. Right. Okay.
I disagree with that because I get great joy in it.
that's what I just said. I just didn't come right out and say it point blank.
God.
No,
Why
I
not?
mean, there's nothing better than like fucking wrapping your arms around some chick's fucking legs and pulling her into you and fucking having her try to fight off you as you're fucking getting her off.
Okay, why is she trying to fight you?
yeah,
off?
why?
That's what
Yeah, I don't. The fighting
Yeah.
girl.
When you're fucking taking
You
her
don't
to
have to ask me
fucking.
twice.
Well, I mean,
Right.
fight off is in like when she's fucking
Is there
when she's
chloroform
fucking-
involved in this?
fighting
Well, it
off.
sounds like-
You're taking out of context what I was trying to
Yes,
say.
we are. We're taking
I'm
it out
saying
of
she's
context.
trying to like
No, I think we're right on
struggle
the.
as she's fucking doing her fucking.
Oh yeah, being playful. I get it.
Yeah,
Being
it's like you
playful,
locking her in there and fucking like, no, you ain't going nowhere, bitch. You get
So you're
what I'm
kind
trying
of
to
like you're kind of like gotta have a rapey personality, right?
say? It's like, you know, my terminology you didn't quite get.
It doesn't matter. I totally love aggression, so I'm there. I love it.
Yeah, you're turning her on right now. That's the only reason why she's asking you this shit. She's like, "Tell me more."
I know. I'm
Punky,
terrible.
you bloody heathen! How dare you be lurking?
Punky!
You bloody punky heathen!
Hey,
Jake,
Punky,
if you
punk.
get great with your storytelling on that, the pizzas that will come to your door are going to be fucking incredible. You're going to get Supremes. You're going to get lots of them. Probably even get some soda with it. You just got to tell them good stories.
dude. Stop getting excited.
Okay, so let me ask another toothless wonder question.
Okay.
So, Boris, our toothless wonder. So,
Yep.
now, can you eat pizza without the teeth?
Yeah.
And do you have
He-
any
he
teeth
gums
of
it.
your own at all?
Nope.
Okay, so how do you chew on the pizza? You just suck it, or how do you do it?
You chew on it with your teeth.
But if you don't have teeth in,
Well, see, the thing of it is when you're eating food, pizza's soft anyway. When you're eating food, your mouth, the saliva in your mouth is actually starting to break the food
Yeah.
down as soon as you put it in your mouth. So
Right.
it's actually very easy.
But you'd have to cut it, right? Because you couldn't rip it out. Like,
No, I
you couldn't-
just eat it like you guys do.
Really? Oh, God,
Yeah.
I'd really like to see that.
Well, I'll put my Cash App out there.
I definitely want to see it.
We can work something out.
Put my Cash App out there. I love it.
The only thing that I found is better without the teeth is smoking weed. That's it. It's easier to smoke a pipe without the teeth, but I can do it either way.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's just more of a comfort thing. It's like I just woke up a little while ago and I haven't done shit. I'm still drinking coffee. That's why I don't have them in.
Right. And if there's like a fire in the middle of the night, is the first thing you grab your teeth? You just say fuck it and leave?
I just leave. I'll get more teeth. I don't care.
You're going to have an extra $8,000 in your pocket to lose
No,
those teeth?
No, I got it covered though. I
So
got
you
it.
wouldn't.
insurance.
So if you had to leave the house, you would not grab your teeth? Is that what you're saying?
House insurance.
No, I probably wouldn't, honestly.
Wow.
I think the
Yeah, I guess
first
I
thing
wouldn't
most
grab-
people would be worried about is putting some fucking pants on.
There's more important things to grab than teeth. I got a
Like
couple
what?
I got a couple of bags that I would have to grab, and then guns.
Oh my God, guns. I would just take my wallets.
Oh,
and
that's a
my car
given.
keys.
That's a given.
Oh yeah, I don't need anything else. Was to flip his teeth around and he's like, I know I had a granddad, an uncle that did the same thing. Whenever he got drunk, he would flick them up and down. That was so funny.
And see, that's gross. That's nasty. My family members, when I was a little kid, they used to do that shit, flop their teeth at you.
That's funny.
Well, yeah, when you're 5 years old and you got your aunt doing it to you or whatever, and she's looking like some kind of zombie freak looking thing, you're like, what the hell's going on with this? And they're doing it to try to scare you.
So how long have you had them?
It's $10,000 teeth.
No, I got them after I got my final ones after I got out of the hospital. My original ones I had just before I got sick, so that would be a couple years now.
A couple of years. And has your face changed? Like the shape of your face changed?
No,
I can't
he's still
really-
as
I
ugly as fuck.
I can't really tell because I lost so much weight when I was sick.
Oh yeah, that's right, you did. Oh
So
yeah.
I'm still struggling to put weight back on. Last time I was on a scale, I was 217. I used to be 290.
Well, that's really big, even for somebody 6'4".
I was a big boy.
Where was it big? Like it was all around? Was... I mean, like, was it all in the waist?
Oh my
Was it all
god!
in the head?
Are we going to have a fucking Boris fucking video like the noodles one that was made the other day?
Yeah, what was it?
No,
Did you
we're
see
not.
the
No,
noodle video
we're
made-
not.
he
Yeah,
made?
we're not getting into that. No, we're not.
What do you-
You're talking
Oh
about
my
What did you
God,
see the video?
Yes, with
Seasons.
seasons. Right?
About the video about his dick.
Yeah, with all the liver spots all over it. It's got Gorbachev dick.
Is that what he said? She said it looked like. What did she say? It looked like. I was so stoned.
She
What did
said
she-
there was. She said it. There was like it looked like sores all over it. Like he caught it in a zipper like 8,000 times or something.
What the hell? That's right. She did say that. That is so weird. What was the conclusion?
He made an awesome video on it. Seriously,
He heard the video. He never watches me. He heard it. And
he
what did he
made a
say?
video on it.
What did he say?
Haven't you fucking seen it?
She just
No.
said no, dude.
I didn't.
I
Honey.
didn't listen. I'll go and find it.
Oh man, I get so tired at night. You know, after work. I missed it. Was it last night?
I don't remember. It was a great interview though.
It was an interview with who?
Seasons. It was a whole thing about his penis and everything. She's like, yeah, it's curved like a banana, and
Yeah, she said that.
yeah, because Jake was like, yeah, mine's inverted. I think Jake was saying that.
Yeah. Was that on mine or hers? Was that on my stream or was it on Noodles?
Yeah, it was
So
on your
both on
stream.
yours.
Yeah,
Wow.
I was so stoned, honey. I was so stoned.
Woody,
It's hard to-
if you let up what I've got backstage.
Okay. Okay, it's not going to be a penis or anything, right? What is that? Oh
of
my
the
god.
top of a penis,
Right. Okay.
That's
but it's
some
all
man.
the whole thing. But he is circumcised.
Can someone tell me whose penis you're talking about?
Noodles.
Noodles.
Oh gosh.
Sorry, Barbie.
Okay, so it's shaped like a banana.
Yes, it's very banana.
And how big would you say it was?
Look at
That's
his face.
he's a big boy.
Wait a second.
I don't know.
Hold on.
He's
Now
big,
that it
though.
refreshes my memory,
Big in
why
length
is it
or
your
width?
line of questioning you don't remember?
Just the whole thing.
Really?
He's a big boy.
Like you would use the gold magnum?
Okay, we did do the sack, and when he did it was like my eyeballs almost popped out of my head. And I don't think it's because like I haven't had I was like, dude,
Oh my
penis is the
god.
color of the top of a penis,
Right. Okay.
but it's all the whole thing. But he is circumcised.
Can someone tell me whose penis you're talking about?
You could tell how
Noodles.
it was.
Oh gosh.
Sorry, Barbie.
Okay, so it's shaped like a banana. Hi, Crystal.
Yes, it's very banana.
And how big would you say it was?
He is
That's
funny, you have to
he's a
admit.
big boy. I
He
don't
is
know.
funny.
He's big though.
Big in length or width?
Just the whole thing.
Really?
Come on.
He's a big boy.
Like you
God.
would use the gold magnum?
Okay, we did do the sack, and when he did it was like my eyeballs almost popped out of my head. And I don't think it's because like I haven't had I was like, dude.
She loves him. She totally loves him.
You didn't ask her the
I
special
personally
question,
don't
though.
see it.
Like,
That
is
was
from
so
playing
funny.
with it?
Nobody asked her
Is that
about
from him
how.
constantly pulling on it?
Nobody asked her about holidays and special occasions.
Hey, girly.
She sounds like she was up for everything. God love her. But I remember talking to him on the phone, and I remember him saying, listen, I try everything I possibly can to turn people off me, which he does. And he says, for some reason, the girls love it.
Well, there's a group of girls out there that, for whatever reason, I don't know what kind of issues they got, they love a man that treats them like shit. They can't stand it if the guy's nice to them. So that's what he's dealing with.
But I like that only during a sexual,
Yeah, but
Trust
there's
them.
girls out that like that all the time.
Yeah, I don't like that all the time. Yeah. I have all sorts of sexual fantasies. That's definitely one of them. Always has been.
Well, do you have a sexual fantasy about having like kinky sex with a legless man from New Zealand?
Yeah, I'd give it a try.
We better find you a legless man from New Zealand then.
Yeah, he'd be a spinner for you.
I'm pretty sure there will be a legless man somewhere.
Well, isn't Speedy? He's handicapped, right? I feel the same way, Shaz.
But
Same way.
would you strap one on for a legless man?
Yes.
Okay. See, and there was no hesitation with that. She was like, boom.
Yeah. I like toys. Absolutely. Sure. Why not? I mean, you're lying down. Do you really need your legs? And besides, I'm the aggressor, so it wouldn't matter. Right?
Yeah, but doesn't that kind of take the fun out for you because there's no lower appendages to tie up?
No, I'm not into that. That's one thing I'm not into, tying people up. That doesn't do anything for me. I want them to have their hands all over me. So defeats the purpose.
Right.
Right?
So that's crazy. But the whole story of Molasses raping Cruiser
Listen,
was fascinating.
I caught a little bit of that, just a little bit, but that was completely consensual. There was no rape about it.
Well, she admitted she was the aggressor and that she did force him to have sex, and then they had a fight.
She didn't force him. He was more than willing.
Well, according to him in his tearful video yesterday, he's practically suicidal over it, is what he's saying.
Man, this stuff happened a while ago, and he was
know.
totally game. He was promoting. He's like, "We're gonna make a porn," and all. So I haven't seen it, but supposedly they were going buck wild.
I'm so glad that you said that, because I was starting to feel serious guilt, and I felt bad because I made fun of him. But then I kept thinking, come on, the guy is a comedian. This has got to be a troll. There's no way.
Have you ever seen that guy?
Yeah, he's a good-looking guy.
He looks like that dude from Powder.
I don't know that. What's that?
That's some kind of movie where the dude like had no hair, no eyebrows, no nothing. It was like a writer from Styrofoam.
Yeah, does he have eyebrows?
I don't know what's going on with the dude, but all I'm telling you is this guaranteed 1,000% Molasses did not rape him. It was more than consensual. He was in great joy about it. So
I enjoyed meeting Molasses.
How did you meet her?
I never met her, but she's actually a decent girl. I mean, a lot of people don't like her, but she's a cool chick.
She is. She is totally cool. Are you trying to drag your legs across the floor, Jake? What was that awful noise?
Who's building a shed?
He's building a shed. Yeah, I tell you, he's G-Mangos is very sound sensitive.
A bucket of KFC out of the fridge.
You're making me hungry. Whenever I hear people eat, I get hungry. God, it's hot today. Phew.
But no, she's a nice chick. She kind of reminds me of what a hippie chick would be modern day. So.
Right? I know, right?
Yeah.
Totally 70s. Well, she's our age, so... Well, no, she's not our age. I think she's not quite 50 yet, or just turning 50.
Well, I felt bad when I heard this stuff, because I caught a little bit of it on your panel, and I was like, oh, man, this is the last thing this girl needs. I know she just had a bout with cancer, so... But no,
but she's totally cool with it. You see, she's so chill with it. She's going through her own issues, and she let everybody know.
That's what I'm saying. She's chill with everything.
Love that attitude. Love it.
But I had
we can all learn.
I had seen a screenshot where evidently she was having a come apart about something, and Bergs was in the side chat asking her if there was any bridges around.
Any what around?
Bridges.
Bridges?
Yeah, like to jump off of.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Yeah, I seen it. The screenshots on Twitter.
Wow, that's Bergs, isn't it?
Yeah. But no, she's a cool chick.
Yeah, well, I hope it's just a troll, because I laughed hysterically. And when he did his response video, I'm telling you, I was in tears laughing with the sad music in the background. Oh my God, I couldn't stop laughing.
Oh, he's a major troll. He's weird, but it's one of those train wrecks you kind of watch and you know you shouldn't watch it, but you just can't stop.
I know, because of the schizophrenia.
I don't know what's going on with the dude. It's just weird. He talks weird. He wears weird.
He's schizophrenic. He's schizophrenic.
Have you seen him with a sequin blazer?
Yeah.
He's all bedazzled out.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's fly as hell.
And did you see his stand-up routine? He does real stand-up routine. He's a comedian.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's very, very off color, his humor.
Yeah. I would say I would see that.
And I do know that there are instances where women who have been raped have they have had orgasms. I've heard this before on Oprah Winfrey, actually. Not because they're enjoying it, because it's, whatever the reason is. So when he said he was erect, I was like, yeah, I get that. But when a man is erect and a woman is playing with him, is he really going to say, no, get off me?
Depends on what she looks like.
I don't think it matters.
Well, you're
you
not.
Just close your eyes. Close your eyes.
No, because in your mind, you still know who's there.
No, see, I've never had that problem. I've had a lot of ugly boyfriends. No, if the sex is good, it doesn't matter. No, it's visual for a man, I suppose.
No, I'm just sitting here thinking to myself about all the hate you're going to get off of what you just said.
Why?
Because somebody's going to sit there and dispute your claims as far as, well, he was erect, blah blah blah. So somebody's going to dispute that.
And that's totally okay, because I was struggling with it, trying to see where I made the mistake. Trying to see, is this guy really serious? He can't possibly be serious.
See, I've never, I can't say that I've been taken. So, I can't say for sure, but from a guy's perspective, I would imagine if you're not into it, I mean, I don't see how you would get erect.
Yes. Involuntary, that's what it's called. Involuntary orgasm. You're not participating, but you're being forced to participate.
Yeah.
So he had an involuntary orgasm. But at what time do you not push the person off and say, I'm not doing this, leave? I don't get it. And then go into collaborate doing porn.
Maybe she was like Lisa and had a knife to his throat, Lisa Lynn. Maybe she was that hardcore when she took it.
It's really funny. What's amazing about Lisa Lynn is all the boyfriends she's had, and not one of them, except for Rich Life, has discussed any sexual activity where it didn't even exist. Rich Life says, oh, you can't even get inside her. She's too small.
I doubt
Didn't
that.
Rich Life do Lisa when she
Said
was
no
sleeping?
man ever, right? Said no man ever. Helicopter. What's a helicopter?
It's like a little dragonfly looking thing with blades on the top and it flies around.
Get in the way to do a helicopter. I'm not really sure what that means.
Is that side chat?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, let's put it this way. In a court of law, if he tried to put rape charges against her, her defense would pull videos, show videos, and it would be immediately thrown out of court.
Of course it would. It would absolutely. That's why I made a joke of it, because the way, Molasses described it sounded so funny. She said, I'm really aggressive when it comes to sex. And I was like, yeah, same girl, same.
I wouldn't say she's aggressive. I just think her personality is such, like if she's into a dude and if she wants to have sex and he's not initiating it, she's going to try.
Well, that's kind of rapey.
No, not really. I mean, look, you've been married. Has there been times when you've wanted sex and you just went up and initiated it with your husband because he wasn't?
Well, no, because my husband had prostate cancer, so he was castrated. It was a little difficult to do.
Well, there's had to have been a time in your life when you've initiated sex with your significant other.
Oh God, yeah, all the time. Yeah.
There you go. I mean, so she didn't do anything wrong. She didn't do anything that a lot of other women don't do. She wanted to get her freak on, so she's like, I like to suit. Let's do it. And he was like, okay.
It makes people feel very uncomfortable. That I notice. All of my husbands have made them feel uncomfortable.
Oh, well, it depends.
Isn't that weird?
I think it's weird. I mean, who wants to have to do all the work all the time? Sometimes, let's lay back and be taken.
Well, I don't mean that. I just mean that any of my husbands, they were not very sexual, which is such a disappointment, But even my late husband, last one, before he even had any cancer treatment, he did not like it when I spoke to him on the phone in any sexual manner. It's ridiculous. And I'm very
trashy,
verbal, oral. Sorry?
Trashy.
No. Shut up.
You're just talking. He won't talk dirty to me on the phone, but don't call me trashy.
That's not a sensual talk.
It's sensual talk. I'm just kidding.
Describing what I was going to do when he got home, sort of situation, or what I was doing in the bathtub before he gets home. A conversation like that. Hated it. Clammed up immediately. Sucked.
Is that why you killed him?
Yeah, he had to go. I'm sorry, he had to go.
Sorry, dude, this ain't working.
Bye. Yeah, well, there you go. Such is life. I think it's different for men. I think women get hornier as they get older, and I think men go the other way.
I don't know. See, I think there's a time in a woman biologically when it's like their body's telling them, okay, if you're going to have another baby, now's the time to do it. Because I know that cuts off at a certain point for a woman. But then again, I don't know. I mean, it seems like really, really old people are still into shit like that. When I was in that nursing home, man, this chick that was about 90, she couldn't take her eyes off me. Oh my God. She was so cute. I mean, I don't even think she was 5 feet tall. And you could tell by looking at her when she was young, she was gorgeous. And she was like hiding behind this aide, like peeking around looking at me and shit. And the aide's like, yeah, she likes you. So, while I was there, I'm like, yeah, how's my girlfriend doing today? I asked about her and shit.
How's my girlfriend doing?
Yeah, she was about 90 though. But I like I said, you could tell by looking at her when she was young, she was a stunner.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Where did Jakey go? Taking a call? Maybe he's calling Bridget.
I don't know. It's 1 o'clock in the morning somewhere. So who's he calling?
It's
Eating
very.
fucking chicken, I told you.
What?
He's eating chicken.
Oh, he's eating something. We want to hear you eat. I like hearing people eat. I love it, especially when you're on the phone with somebody and they're eating. I love it. Another kink of mine. There would be less things to get in the way. I love that. There would be less things to get in the way. Speaking of Les and Pagel, how do you feel about that?
I think she's talking to you, Jake.
I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm just talking. I think it's adorable.
Listen, I wish him the best of luck. Les is actually a really, really sweet girl. I wish him the best of luck.
I feel sorry for her because Pagel's a dickhead.
He's not. I think Pagel's
nice. He's in a relationship with Lisa Linlin for fucking 2 years roughly, and 90% of it, Lisa slept on the sofa. He was in a relationship with Barbie Girl for roughly 2 years, and 90% of it, he slept on the sofa. What does that say?
Yeah, what's up with that? What's up with that?
There's a high chance that him or Lisa are going to be sleeping on the sofa soon.
I did ask Jeffrey if he was gay, and he just doesn't want to face it. Because I don't understand his reluctance for any type of sex that's not just standard. Like, he doesn't do oral sex. He doesn't do anal sex. But he says no, he's not gay.
Who are you talking about?
See, there's nothing wrong with sleeping on a sofa if it's comfortable.
But it's because of the sex situation. He wasn't getting, Barbie wouldn't have sex with him because he wasn't good in bed, according to her. But he says he was still in love with his wife, and that's why he wasn't able to do those things.
Well, but see, here's where I can chime in. Les is a sweet girl and everything else, but I'm concerned because it's like he was still in love with his ex-wife when he was with Barbie, which was after Lisa, which is like, dude, you need to get your head together before you mess with anybody.
He said he was going to. Next thing you know, those two are together. It surprised me. How did they even meet? Do they live in the same town?
It's all lust with Jeffrey.
Well, lust is awesome.
Yeah, but they confused it for love. Him and Barbie confused it with love when they met up.
Oh,
they were fucking like rabbits, apparently, and it's all the sex is the best in the world and fucking best ever, and they're so in love and all that when they first hooked up. Just like the lovers in the air with the fucking Les and Pagel right now. It's like Pagel falls in love like fucking.
Well, but see, that's human nature as well. There's a honeymoon phase with every relationship, so.
Okay. Who else can we trash?
Yes, but Pagel seems to get in relationships when he needs a fucking accommodation.
That's also true. But where was he living before he met up with Les? Are they living together?
I think so.
No, Pagel was living
Really?
on his dad's sofa.
I don't know where either one of them live. So
Pagel was living with his father on the sofa.
come on, Jake, you got all the details. What states are we talking about? Where are these guys
I'm
geographically
just fucking
located?
telling you right now. Pagel was living with his dad in a one-bedroom kitchen and sleeping on the sofa.
In what state?
I don't know, whatever state he fucking lives in.
I thought you knew all that.
Let's see. Barbie lives in Chicago.
Right.
Lisa lived in Pittsburgh. So it could be anywhere.
It's not Minnesota. It's
Yeah, I think she's in the Midwest someplace.
Milwaukee, where the Brewers are.
Wisconsin.
Is it?
Yep.
Well, he doesn't care where he goes, does he? I mean, Pittsburgh. That's a rough area.
He's a well-traveled fellow.
Yeah. Does he work? Does anybody know?
No, he's on
No,
disability.
he's on disability
Oh, does anybody know why?
because he's got fucking shaky man hands, fucking syndrome. I don't know what it's called.
He has a syndrome.
At least he's got legs.
Have we ever seen his legs?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
And not from 1984.
Busted, Jakey. 1984. No, people wear cargo pants all the time. They never go out of style. They're sort of like denim jackets. Some things never go out of date.
You know what? The cargo pants is the best fucking thing ever invented.
Yeah, I have to agree. I love pockets.
Especially now, the newer ones, they've already got it set up. It's with a cell phone pocket and everything. So it's amazing.
Yeah, but the regular ones had plenty of room for a
I look at
ginormous
it
self.
like a woman has a handbag to carry all her fucking junk around when she leaves the fucking house. Men have cargo pants.
Yep. Well, and here's the other thing too, Jake. If you're not into it, I'm going to tip you off. Look up the company. It's called Maxpedition, like Expedition, except for Maxpedition. This shit's on Amazon too. There, you'll find whatever man purse you need to carry your cell phone chargers or all the shit you need day to day. You'll find it there, and it's good stuff. Quality.
I don't carry a purse.
You don't
I put
carry.
a credit card in my pocket. I carry my keys and my phone. Because when I'm at work, I'm not dragging a purse around. I don't need a purse at work.
Oh,
So-
I carry phone chargers and prescriptions and
Yeah,
cigarettes.
but don't you keep those in the car? I just keep shit like that in the car.
No. I have a very small, like little backpack type thing that I take with me everywhere.
So you have a man purse?
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow. Interesting.
But I mean, it's literally, it's like a man purse. This shit ain't cheap. It's like Gucci for men. It's all military grade.
Yeah, I
shit.
don't like to carry anything. I like to be free. I don't like my hands free. I don't like to carry anything.
I do too, but the thing of it is these days and ages, there's all kinds of shit you need. And it's like when I flopped in the hospital, I had that with me and I had everything I needed. Thank God. So.
Oh,
Because
yeah, that's different. Yeah.
Yeah, you never know when something's going to happen, and it's like, fuck, I wish I had my phone charger. So.
Yeah. How are you feeling these days?
I'm doing all right. I mean, I have my good days and my bad days. I got an appointment coming up here pretty soon. They're going to go down my throat with a scope. So.
Oh, that's always fun.
No, they knock you out for it, so you ain't going to feel nothing.
The good drugs.
Yeah, they've done, but it pisses me off because they've already done it twice before. I don't know why we have to go through this shit again, but it's like, all right, whatever. I think I got ulcers, and
I was just about to ask you the same question. Do you have ulcers?
Yeah, I think that's what it is because they had told me that before before I flopped and everything, but for some reason they never really pursued it. But I'm on the right meds now. So
you had a bleeding ulcer.
no, I don't know. That's the thing. I mean, if I don't take these meds, I'm pretty much fucking useless. I'm just in a state of nausea.
Okay.
So throwing up and shit, can't eat. So
Oh my God. This has been going on for 2 years?
well, this part of it's been going on for at least a year, on and off. Since I got out of the hospital, I've probably been back to the ER probably 4 or 5 times. So
Holy shit.
yeah. But I'm good now that I'm on this shit that I'm taking. I'm good. I actually have a pill that I take that coats my stomach, and then I got one that treats ulcers. So I'm taking about a half a dozen pills, different pills every day. So
And you can work okay?
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, but if I don't got these pills, it's a wrap. I can't do nothing.
No, I understand. Because I have pills too that have to keep me upright. So I get it. Totally get it. We got old.
Yeah,
We
shit.
got old and worn out. Taking pills, talking about our illnesses. We never thought we'd see the day.
That's right.
Oh well.
It is what it is. What are you gonna do?
Absolutely fuck all. You can't do anything. All right, I've got to get going because I actually have to work this afternoon. So
Here comes the rage quit.
So I got to rage quit. Listen. The last time I rage quit is because Barbie was bringing up stuff I did not want to be repeated. So she was acting like there was something going on between us, which there was not. Just saying.
Between who?
You and I. Do you remember when I got off the stream?
Oh, is that why you left?
Well, I was falling asleep. I had to get off, but that was the perfect time to leave. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know why she said that. Do we sound like we have something going on?
I don't know.
Right?
Yes.
Jake?
Yes.
Does it sound like Boris and I have something going on?
Yes.
Honestly, that's what you think, Jake?
No.
What?
No,
you said
I'm
yes,
trolling.
and now he's saying no.
I'm trolling.
Regular. That was a really weird thing to say. Hey, Cassandra.
No, the rumor mill went around saying you two were back in the day, but
back in the day,
you're just friends.
Yeah.
Back when she was 19. All right, when she was 19, her husband didn't know about.
When she was 19, I would have fucked the living shit out of her. Sorry.
What's wrong with her now, Jake?
Now I just fucked the shit out of her. Just
see how he paused? I don't like that.
Are you trying to say I'm not fuckable anymore? Wow.
She's gonna show you on Tuesday. But listen, before the record, before you rage quit, I don't know if this helps or whatever, but me and Whitty have never met. We don't have anything going on. Yeah, we fucked around and trolled the community one time, but I mean, we're just friends. I mean, unless she's got some video proof of something else, I don't, there's nothing I can tell you. So,
but Boris is really cute, so let's just say that, can we?
Woody will be releasing the 6 tapes next week.
I'm not paying you to say that, so I don't know why.
No, because he has, according to other people, he has a penis just like Noodles. That's what I heard.
I don't have sores all over mine. Just say it.
Is it banana shaped?
Listen, I'm not going any farther. I'm just saying I don't got sores all over mine.
Okay, I love you guys. You guys have been awesome. I'll talk to you soon.
Don't threaten
me.
me.
Have a good day.
Later, Woody.